Good morning. I'm back. Oh, thank you, love. Come on in and join the team. Absolutely. And please make sure you grab all your points for your daily check-ins. See, someone who knows how to enter the room. Good morning. Happy Sunday. How we doing this morning? Did you have a awesome, fabulous weekend? Huh? Hello, love. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, I love all this love this morning. Somebody needs some truth this morning. I don't know why I have this thing, but I have to smell good for y'all. I think eventually, like, it's gonna get there. Like, we can smell like each other through the camera. I don't know why I gotta put on perfume to come and address the room. Like, y'all can actually smell me, but it's a whole thing. Good morning. Yes, it was awesome. And yes, I had an awesome time. Welcome in. My name is Brandy. I am your hair loss practitioner who doesn't gatekeep. And you guys have been tagging me left, right, and center between the Yuka app, me becoming a sound, and other hair loss people on this app. So are we starting to figure it out that all of us can't be lying? Well, once again, I am Brandy, your hair loss practitioner who doesn't gatekeep. And on my platform, on this platform, we spread truths around here. I am the person to help you understand the why behind the what. When you start to lose your hair, when all of the things start to happen. Welcome in, Sparrow. Thank you for checking in. Make sure you get your points up top. To the rest of you guys, if you've never heard of me, yeah, I'm the owner of Divas, Dolls, Dudes, Hair Salon in Columbia, Maryland. That's right, I'm in the DMV. And yes, baby, I do have an accent, so you're going to hear like my New Orleanian side of me come out every now and then. I wore bright green so you guys can wake up and pay attention because you guys need help out here in these streets. God woke me up with a song in my heart, so now I'm coming out here to share the information with you guys because you guys need help. Wake up. I know it's Sunday. You're probably getting ready for church or you already went to couch church. However you do that and you praise whatever Lord you praise, well, amen and hallelujah, because you woke up on the right side of the bed. And now it's time to fix your version of alopecia. Now, somebody asked me in my last live, Brandy, for real, what is alopecia? Because everybody want to shout out they have alopecia. But most people don't understand that there's literally 11 different versions of alopecia. Okay? So let's go ahead and get that popping. Thank you, love. Oh, I'm starting to cook already? Okay, and I haven't even dropped those gems. Okay, Sparrow, if you don't have alopecia or any type of hair loss, then this is your cue to become a preventive maintenance person. If you're in the room and you're not suffering, thank you for joining in the room. Good morning, Miss Linda. Thank you for being in the room because once again, we're trying to push this to the FYP because everybody needs help. And I can tell by the number of people that's in this room. So let's go ahead and help you guys out. You need to understand what it is that you're fighting in this day and age. So I always start my live off by saying, yes, there's literally 11 different types of alopecia, 11 different types of hair loss. Alopecia is just the medical term for hair loss, okay? But there's literally 11 different kinds. And in order for you to understand which kind you're fighting, you need to understand what is happening inside the body, love. What are you fighting in your environmental factors? What are you fighting? What are you feeding yourself? What is happening inside that gut, inside that digestive system, the circulatory system, the respiratory system? You know, these things that we battle on the everyday. We just wake up and believe that we just start functioning and everything is just supposed to work. Well, in this day and age, I would beg to differ that something in the body has gone left. Be it as small as low vitamin D or as huge as some sort of cancer and everything that's in between. So wake up and pay attention. Good morning, because I'm here to help you guys out. The question of the day, and everybody that's in this chat room, is, are you tired of being lied to? That is the question. Every time you buy that growth serum, or you bought that oil, or you bought that shampoo because your auntie, uncle, and sister, cousin said that it made her alopecia go away, or every time you turn around, you see something that says mega growth, 3 days, hair down your back, and you done bought it. Are you tired of being lied to yet? That's the question. Are you tired of being lied to? Because I got tired of being lied to. That's why I wrote the book, Alopecia, the Unapologetic Truth. Because I was unapologetic. I got tired of being lied to. What you're not going to do is sit up here and tell me that what I have cannot be fixed. It cannot be cured. No, I'm sorry. Because the Lord that I serve made everything according to his purpose, and it was perfect. So therefore, you're not going to tell me that what I have can't be fixed. And as a person who's been fighting alopecia since the age of 15 years old, that means I have 3 different versions of alopecia. You're not going to tell me that my body cannot heal itself. First of all, you couldn't tell me that my body was the real reason, because like I said, I've been fighting a very long time. And I know if I've been fighting a very long time, there's somebody in this room that has been fighting a very long time. And nobody can seem to help you out. Nobody can seem to put it together. Good morning, Miss Yogi. Okay, Miss Linda, you feeling what I'm putting down? Let's go. Right? I got tired of being lied to, and every time I turned on this app or Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, whatever platform I was on, and mind you, I actually post to social media, then I'm actually on social media, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not a person who sits here and scrolls all day. That's a sign of ADHD, by the way. So when I start telling you guys that you have ADHD, just go ahead, put a line on your paper, because it's about to be circle time. Let's go. So I was saying that to say, I literally am tired of people lying to y'all. Every time I turn around, somebody was selling you something that say it's going to fix your versions of hair loss, when the problem ain't the hair. The hair is a symptom of a bigger problem. Come on, Miss Yogi, check in. Make sure you got all your hearts up top. That's what they not out here telling you. It's not what they say. It's the stuff that they're not saying. Like, for instance, those of you who have been following me for a while and you downloaded the Yuka app, and did you go around and scan your stuff? Yeah, they told you that perfume and that bottle was going to make you smell good all day, right? You know? But what they didn't tell you is that it had an endocrine disruptor in it. That's what I mean. It's the stuff that they're not telling you that bothers me, which is why I wrote Alopecia, the Unapologetic Truth. And I wrote her because I'm exposing you to the stuff that they're not telling you. Did you download it? Did you go scan every goddamn thing in your house? You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. I expose y'all to what they're not telling you. And that's what I wrote that book about. I wrote my book because I got tired of people lying to us and not telling us the truth. And I don't spare nobody's feelings. If you read my book, I talk about your stylist, I talk about the hair industry, I talk about the doctors, and I talk about you. I don't spare nobody's feelings, because everybody has their hands in your pocket and you are always wasting money and you're not getting to the cause. We need to fix the cause. So until you fix the 90%, you will continue to suffer with hair loss. We're going to say hair loss from now on, because once again, y'all confuse alopecia. I got alopecia. Yeah, baby. Everybody and their grandmama right now, and most people have alopecia and don't even know that they have alopecia. So let's go. Thank you for that. Let them cook. Let's get it. So, are you tired of being lied to? Are you tired of your doctor telling you every time you go to the doctor, you fight, oh girl, here, go take this pill and I'll see you in 3 months. Every time you go to the hair store, somebody then told you, oh, it's going to grow your hair 5 times over. It's going to fix your alopecia. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. Listen. Écoutez. Écoutez means to listen in French. Your hair is scientifically designed to grow 1/4 of an inch to 2 inches a month per your genetics. So, hair is the one thing that continues to grow 2 months after you pass away. Listen to what I said. Hair is scientifically going to grow 2 months after you pass away. So, what does that tell you? If when they embalm you, they take away your nutrients, they take away everything, they take away all of the things that you quote unquote believe that is supplying your hair, right? Yes, your blood, your nutrients, your trace minerals, the circulatory system, right? So, with that being said, if that's the case, you actually think that scalp oil is doing something for you, or is your body designed to help your hair grow? Think about it. Right now, you cannot see your length retention. Why? Because your body, the energy that would be diverted towards the hair is now being diverted to some other part of your body because it's more important right now. Keeping your heart alive, functioning is more important than your hair growth. Keeping your lungs functioning is more important than your hair growth. Keeping your circulatory system pumping is more important than your hair growth to the body. Your hair is important to you. It's not important to your body. Your organs are way more important than something that comes up out your scalp and is dead once it comes up out your scalp. Yes, baby, if you did not know, we pay a lot of money to keep dead stuff looking good. Because your hair is dead once it comes up out the scalp. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts. We pay a lot of money to keep dead stuff on our hair to make it look good. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So what is Brandy saying to you? Your body is designed to win. So now that, God forbid, that we gone, guess what? It's literally stripping it from the rest of the body, the rest of the skin, the rest of the tissues to survive. Because now the body don't have nothing else to chew on. When you do not give your body what it's asking for, it takes it from your extremities. It'll take it from your muscles, your bones, and your hair. Your skin. Your skin is the biggest organ you have. That's why we tell you that it absorbs everything. Yeah, it absorbs everything. That's your skin. So your scalp is just an extension of your face. It still has pores and everything. So your body is designed to win. So when you don't give it what it needs, it takes it from somewhere. So guess what? God forbid we dead and gone. It's going to take it from your skin. It's going to take it from your bones because it's designed to win. So with that being said, I understand that y'all want to believe in these scalp growth oils and remedies, but if you are not 90%, 90 to 95 healthy, that's why you're not seeing the benefits as fast as you would like it, because y'all also have an unrealistic expectation on how fast hair grows. You do. You have a boop. All right, I grease my scalp. I should see 3 inches. No, love. No. Hair is scientifically designed to grow 1/4 of an inch to 2 inches a month, depending on your epigenetics. Okay? I don't care what nobody else tells you on the app. They want to tell you, oh, look, her hair grew in 6 weeks. If I just told you it's designed to grow 1/4 of an inch, When you shave your hair off, or if you have no hair, you're going to see stubble, no different than a man. You know how when a man shaves and in 2 days you see the pores coming back up and you see the hair. But we don't think of it that way. We don't. We want to see length retention down to the boobs when we just greased our scalp last week. Unrealistic. And the other reason why you guys are not seeing your length retention is because you don't know how to moisturize your damn hair. Yeah, y'all don't. So we're going to jump into all of that. Welcome to my channel. Are you tired of being lied to? If you are, you're in the right place. Once again, my name is Brandy. I am your hair loss practitioner who doesn't gatekeep. And like I said, I help you guys understand the why behind the what when you start to lose your hair. So guess what time it is? It's circle time! Let's go. Grab your pen and grab your piece of paper, because if you want to see the real reason on why your hair is coming out your head in this day and age, this is not your mama's version of alopecia no more, y'all. I don't care your auntie, sister, uncle, and your mama all had alopecia. They're not fighting the hair loss that you have of today. They were probably fighting only hormonal. Now you got all types, and most of us are fighting 2 to 3 versions of alopecia and just want to say, oh, I have alopecia. Okay, baby, what kind? I have fibrosis, I have CCCA, and I have androgenetic. And all of them have to be fought in a different manner, because something in the body causes and triggers different types of hair loss. Not everything is just traction alopecia. And traction alopecia starts off looking like traction, but turns into fibrosis alopecia. So in order for you to know which kind you fighting, you got to know what that body is doing. Is it the respiratory system? Is it the circulatory system? Is it the digestive system? Is it the endocrine system? Which system is misfiring, baby? You got about 11 of them in your body. Okay? So let's go. Share this live out. Let's get it up to I want at least, I'm going to say 50 to 60K today, because I'm feeling it. God gave me this energy for a reason, and I'm here to share with y'all. So grab your paper, grab your pen. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. I love to prove people wrong. Y'all think it's the wigs, the weaves, the braids, the hot tools, the chemicals, the fact that your mama put a hot comb in your hair last week, the fact that you used to do relaxers, the fact that y'all out here letting people rearrange your hair follicles. Y'all all think that that's part of the problem. That's 10% of the problem. Let's deal with the 90. Because if you don't fix that side, guess what continues to happen? Hair loss. So welcome in. Grab your pen and paper, and if you ready, let's go. Type 1 in the chat if you're ready to go. Type 2 if you need some more time. Type 3 if you're new to me, because I need to know what I can divulge in and what I can't divulge in, because some of y'all need help and you're in the right place. I am helping you to drill it down. Let's go. Welcome, Miss Patricia. You new to me? Hey, Miss Linda's ready. Hey, I see a lot of readies coming across this screen, because y'all need help. Y'all tired of fighting. Are we tired of fighting? And it doesn't matter if you are a lady or a man. The problem is still the body. And until you give the body what it's asking you for, you will continue to suffer. Let's go. Because it's circle time. Now, what do I mean by a circle? If you are ready, I want you to draw a circle. You in the right place, born to love. Let's go. Now, whether you are a person who is just beginning this journey of hair loss, you have been in the journey for a while, or you just damn, there's just no help. Everybody has a point in which you have to come to a realization where you are in your journey. I had to come to the realization, and that's how transparent I am. I actually put, hold up, I got to find where I put it. I actually put my hair loss in the book because I got tired of people saying, now mind you, I got a 5-finger forehead, so don't judge me, right? But that's my 5-finger forehead, but that's my version of alopecia. You see that hair where my hairline has receded back, right? You can see where it was by that little shadow right there, but then, you know, it actually receded back. So I that's how transparent I am. I'm just a person who, look, let's put the cards on the table. Let's deal with the real situation, because y'all not dealing with the real situation. And I have to show you that it's this problem, not the problem you think it is. Because you like to take stuff out on your hair. Whenever we go through a bad breakup, now we got to start messing with our hair. Whenever our kids are stressing us out, we want to mess with our hair. Whenever you feel like your life needs a change, you start picking on your hair. We pick on our hair because hair is instant change. And in my book, I talk about the fact that it is an emotional good morning to you, right? Good morning. Hey, Chicago, welcome in. In my book, I talk about how you feel like you're going through hair loss by yourself, and you're not. You're not. It's just one of those things that's very passé. We don't talk about it, but you need to talk about it in this day and age. You need to. You need to be telling your daughters that menopause is hell. You need to be talking to your people about the fact that you're losing hair and they need to get their body together. But we got to get you together first. So you're in the right room to get yourself together. Let's go. Come on, because it's circle time. I love saying that now. I'm not gonna lie. One of the people gave it to me, and I wanted to know. I said I'm gonna use it from now on. So if you are ready, let's go. Type ready in the chat. Ready in the chat. Ready in the chat. Cause I'm excited for y'all. Yes, we need to start telling people that perimenopause and menopause is hell. It's hell. But I've been suffering with PCOS my entire life, right? So I've been in premenopause my entire life since the age of 15. So I understand this journey. All right, let's go. So let me grab the book I need. Let's go. Oh, ready. Oh, wow. Yes, come on, baby. So when I tell you I understand this journey better than anybody, I told you, I don't have no cut cards. All right. So we're going to draw a circle. And I need you to make a pretty big circle. Don't be making one of them little cutesy circles either. I need the circle to be big because I need you to see. You're going to put it on your wall. Every morning you're going to take a look at it. I want you to put it on your wall. Let's go. Draw a circle. A circle is round. It has no end. This is how long I want you to be my friend, right? That's how that saying goes. A circle is round. It has no end. This is how long I want you to be my friend. That's how that saying goes, right? Now, for everything I'm going to call off 5 lists. And if you are suffering with something in those 5 lists, I don't care if it's small as your toe hurts. You're going to write it on your circle. I want you to draw a line on your circle, okay? So let's practice. Do you have low vitamin D? If you have low vitamin D, put a line on your circle. That's how easy this task is. But keep tapping that screen because I know y'all are ambidextrous. Y'all can do 2 things at one time. Hell, sometimes we juggle 3 things at one time. So you could tap the screen, you could draw lines, and écoutez, which means listen. Let's go. So remember the assignment, okay? And y'all ear hustlers in the room that y'all not ready yet, then keep tapping the screen for the people that's trying to understand and trying to learn something today. All right? Because we always got ear hustlers in the room. So that's why you guys need to be active to make sure that TikTok does not think this room is a bot. We need y'all to tap that screen. Tap, 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 tap. All right? So, like I said, 5 lists. And whatever list you're in, I'm going to say list 1, list 2, list 3, list 4, list 5. Okay? And whichever list you're in, to the right or the left of your circle, depending on which way you wrote it, I want you to put a 1 through 5, whatever that line is. So if you were in line number 1, put number 1. If you in group number 2, put number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Okay? Yes, baby, knowledge is power. And each one needs to teach one, because I am pretty sure there's somebody else in this room that is about to start preaching and testifying to what I'm about to tell you is the truth. Let's go. List number 1. Are you suffering with the following? And I know some of y'all are getting ready for church at the same time, but keep tapping that screen, love. ADD or ADHD. I done told y'all, if y'all are 70s and 80s babies, y'all are ADHD. Y'all just don't know it. And I'm going to tell you why later. All right. Adrenal failure, anxiety, bedwetting, bipolar disorder, cardiovascular disease, depression, diabetes 1, 2, or 3, elevated cholesterol levels and triglyceride levels, fainting spells. Are you fatigued all the time? Hyperactive. Too fast. Fine. Lord Jesus. Okay, I get it. Y'all trying to tap the screen and write lines. Okay, let's go. Hyperactivity. Start over. Sparrow said start over. Okay, we're going to start from the beginning. Are you fighting with ADD or ADHD, adrenal failure, anxiety, bedwetting, bipolar? Hey, Black Beauty, good morning. Bipolar disorder, cardiovascular disease, depression, diabetes 1, 2, or 3, elevated cholesterol levels and triglyceride levels, fainting spells. Are you fatigued all the time? Hyperactivity, hypoglycemia, infertility issues, learning disabilities, migraines and headaches, moodiness, narcolepsy, night sweats, obesity, neuropathy. That's list number 1. Okay, we're going to have to pick it up. Y'all going to have to listen. All right. That is category number 1. And if you're in that category, put a 1. Let's go. List number 2. Arthritis, back pain, Bell's palsy, bone spurs, bone fractures, brittle nails, calcium deposits, cartilage damage, cognitive impairment, depression, once again, elevated blood calcium levels, high or low blood pressure problems, hyperthyroidism, which basically means your thyroid is overactive, insomnia, irritability, joint pain, kidney stones, ligament damage, muscle, cramps, nervousness, spasms, twitches, osteopenia, osteoporosis, osteofibrosis, panic attacks, PMS, prolonged clotting, which basically means when you cut yourself, it takes too long for your blood to clot, receding gums, restless legs, sciatica, spinal stenosis, tendiny, that's ringing in your ears, tendinitis, tooth decay, vertigo. That's list number 2. Let's move on to list number 3. Let's go. Allergies. And I don't care if it's allergies to the cat, the dog, the trees outside, seafood, plants, your man, your mama next door, whatever. Allergies. Athlete's foot, belching, burping, gas, bloating, celiac disease, constipation, Crohn's disease, dermatitis. And yes, that does mean seborrheic dermatitis, diverticulitis, diarrhea, food sensitivities, heartburn, hiatal hernia, indigestion, irritable bowels, IBS, IBS-C, IBS-D, okay? Jock itch, leaky gut, acid reflux, stomach and intestinal pain, thrush, ulcerative colitis, yeast infections. That's list number 3. Let's go. You want to know why your hair is coming out your head? Écoutez, listen up. List number 4. I love this because you guys are seeing the bigger picture now, right? Yeah, come on. Acne. I don't care if it's back acne, face acne, boils and sores up under your breast, your feet, your toes, wherever. Acne, ALS, Alzheimer's, asthma, blood clots, brittle hair, all right? Cardiovascular disease again, cracked heels, dementia, dermatitis. Yes, that means y'all like to call it seborrheic. Yes, that's included in that. Extended menopause, which basically means menopause has a time to start and stop, and yours ain't stopping, okay? All right. Eczema, fibromyalgia, craving fried foods, gallstones, growth retardation, infertility issues, low libido. That means low sex drive to y'all newbies, okay? Yes, your low sex drive is also a problem. All right. Low sperm count, miscarriages, multiple sclerosis, muscular dystrophy, PMS, psoriasis, kidney dysfunction, split heels and cuticles, right? That's list number 4. While y'all getting ready for list number 5, I'm going to answer Miss Renee. Is all this in your book? 1, 2, 3, and 4? No. And I'll tell you why. Because everybody's fight is different. And when I tell you what the real problems are, you're going to have... Listen up, Miss Connie. Let's go. Let's go, Miss Connie. Welcome in. When I tell you what the problems are, I can't write all of that in my book. Why? Because I would have to address, that book would have to be over 2,000 pages long. My job is to expose you to the problem. Now, do I talk about this in my book? Yes. But do I mention all of the things that I'm literally putting down right now? No, because the book would be way too long. And it's just an e-guide. It's an ebook. It's an ebook. I know I printed it out, but it's literally 20 pages. It's just an ebook. It's to expose you to the problem. And then I'm telling you what the problems are. And now it's time for you to do research because I give you something better. I give you the blood work so you can go find out what's going on. That's why all of this is not in my book. I touch on it and then I send you to the resources so you can go get it. All right. List number 5. All right. Low iron. That means anemic. I don't care if it's acute or chronic. Okay? Low vitamin D. Menopause, premenopause, or postmenopausal. All of these are lines, by the way. Okay? Graves' disease. Lupus. Discoid lupus. Vertigo. Malaysia. All of these are diseases, by the way. Ulcerative colitis, Addison's disease, breast cancer, colon cancer, endometriosis, spinal stenosis. These are all lists, by the way. So if you have these, put them on your list. Do you do crash diets? Put a line on your paper. You just had a baby. Put a line on your paper. That's a disruption too. You have low estrogen. Put a line on your paper. No testosterone. Put a line on your paper. Too much testosterone. Put a line on your paper. Low progesterone. Put a line on your paper. Surgeries within the last, I'm going to say 2 years. put a line on your paper. That gastric sleeve that all of y'all was doing at one point in time, put a line on your paper. Gastric bypass, put a line on your paper. Back surgery, put a line on your paper. Grief, put a line on your paper. Stress, put a line on your paper. All right? That's list number 5. Now, let's add up circle time. We're going to add those up. Is your circle perfect now? Add that up, baby. How many we fighting? How many we fighting? Put your number in the chat. This is not to embarrass you. This is to show you that your body is the problem. Y'all want to take it out on your hair. Your hair is a symptom of a bigger problem. Your skin, a symptom of a bigger problem. What your body look like? I have 5 things. And at the top of your paper, I want you to write your body. Your body. These are the things that you're fighting. Let's go. Because I told you it was circle time, right? All of us are out here fighting something. Like I said, I don't care if it's as low as vitamin D and iron or if it's as high as cancer. We're all fighting something. Let's go. Thank you for checking in, love. Let's get it. Now that you know what those are, let me tell you what you're fighting. Now, with the exception of the last category, because the last category is a mixture of hormones, nutritional problem, and autoimmune problems. And whenever you're suffering with hair loss, it falls into 3 categories: nutritional, hormonal, or autoimmune. Okay? That is no matter what it is that you're fighting in your body. Like I said, I don't care if it's as low as iron or as high as cancer. The problem is the fact that your body is lacking something. Okay? Cancer don't just all of a sudden like just pop up on the screen. The body is lacking something, and then it's trying to eliminate something, and you're not giving in what it's asking for, so it causes cancer cells. Let's go ahead and talk about it. These are the issues. So let's go. If you were in list number 1, you have a blood sugar problem. That means you're either insulin resistant. Oh, by the way, pause. If you have PCOS, like myself, put a line on your paper. Yeah. Or PCOSD, put a line on your paper. Okay, now I can go back. Continue. All right. So you have a blood sugar problem. If you were in list number 2, you have a calcium deficiency. If you were in list number 3, you have a digestive disorder. And if you were in list number 4, you have an essential fat and good cholesterol deficiency. PCOSD is polycystic ovary syndrome, and it causes you to actually have diarrhea. That's actually new. You have posted. What's posted? Which one? I got you. Category number 1, blood sugar problems. Category number 2, calcium deficiency. Oh, got you. Yeah. Category number 3, digestive disorders. Category number 4, essential fat and cholesterol deficiencies. And the last category, which was category number 5, those are hormonal issues or autoimmune diseases, right? And all of those things stem from the fact that you're naturally nutritional deficiency. Yeah, do you have, that's okay. I have all of them. Yeah, I'm in all 5 categories. You have, when your doctor told you you have blood pressure problems or you have diabetes, did they give you a pill and told you to go sit down somewhere? They say they see you in 3 months, right? Yeah, love. Welcome in. Welcome in if you have PCOS. PCOS is causing your hair loss. PCOS is a hormonal issue, right? It's also triggered by the food you eat. Welcome in. Yes, every 3 months, huh, Miss Katrina? Instead of them saying to you, love, you have a nutritional deficiency disease. Oh, you didn't know your high blood pressure, your diabetes, your back pain, your fibromyalgia, your eczema, your dermatitis was a nutritional deficiency disease. You actually thought that you had real problems out here in this problem. Calcium deficiency, hormonal. Now I think you got them all, huh? Hormonal problems. It's either nutritional, hormonal, or autoimmune. Nutritional. Crohn's. Your Crohn's disease. Oh, you got digestive disorders? Nutritional deficiency disease. PCOS? Nutritional deficiency disease. High blood pressure? Nutritional deficiency disease. You also got your thyroid taken out. Yeah, love. So you actually missing two functions. That the thyroid is a function and a hormone. So yes, you are definitely going to have hormonal and nutritional problems. Thyroid acting up? Nutritional deficiency disease. Graves' disease? Nutritional deficiency disease. PCOS? PMS? Nutritional deficiency disease. Yeah, now you have to figure out how your body is going to filter out the filtration system. Yeah, once again, that's a surgery, right? And when I mean nutrition, I don't mean your food. You're lacking trace minerals. Do you know the ones that nobody want to seem to care about? You know, chromium, vanadium, selenium, calcium, magnesium, glucosamine, chondroitin, omega 1, 3, 6, 9, 12. You know those. The ones that, oh, I need to get my omegas in, but all we care is about B12. You know those. You know, the ones that nobody really knows what they do to the body, but you know you need them, but you don't even worry about them because you're not really sure what they do. You know those. Nutritional deficiency diseases. So once again, you want to know why your hair is coming out? Oh, because your body is missing chromium. And because your body is missing chromium and can't balance out your blood sugar, so it's taking it from your hair. You wanted to know why you have high blood pressure problems? Oh, because your body is missing magnesium. So that means your heart valve can't pump like it's supposed to. So that means it backs up. All that backage that it's actually doing is actually causing the backflow of the blood to back up, which also means that it can't get to your hair. I believe so, love. If it's real sea moss. See, once again, we want to jump to sea moss and there, you know, all the things. Oh, that is amazing, OZT. Congratulations, love. Yeah, I had to change my diet as well. Y'all want to talk about the 10%, but y'all don't want to address the 90%. So this paper, I want you to put it on your bathroom wall. I want you to put it up there. So every day when you look at it and you start to go buy some crap that done said that it's going to fix your problems, I want you to look at your paper, right? So see, once again, okay, I need you guys to slow down because y'all such in a rush to go start taking supplements. And I'm not saying don't go take supplements, but here's what happens when you guys start to take supplements. You pick up a bottle. And then you go to read, right? And then you like, oh yeah, that looked like it got all the good stuff in it. Yeah, it's giving me all of these things. But guess what? Guess what you don't understand? Your body is specifically made for you. And it don't mean that you need everything that's in that bottle. So how about you slow your roll and go get some actual blood work? Where am I saying that? Pay attention. Your body is specific to you. Everything that sea moss, Mary Ruth, Viviscal, hers, the great hair, biotin, whatever it is that you're trying to take, your body is specific to you. And until you get actual blood work that actually tells you what your body is asking you for, I don't care what bottle you go pick up, it's not going to address your issues 100% until you understand what the body is asking you for. Now, how do you do that? I don't mean those little petty little tests that your GP likes to run. If you're not asking for these tests that's in the back of this book that I give you, you know, all 20 of them, you're not getting accurate blood work, love. You know, when you go to the doctor and they take those two little petty bottles of blood from you, yeah, that's not even scratching the surface when there's about 400 tests that can tell you what's misfiring inside the body. I just touched on 20. Adenoids. What's that's a little thingies in the back of your throat. That's because you kept getting tonsillitis. Yeah, tonsillitis is a sign. It's an allergy problem. It's an autoimmune issue, which basically means you can't fight off infections. So they cut out your adenoids. Get the book. Click the link in my bio. And a lot of y'all, look, so many of us are getting misdiagnosed. Absolutely. Do you have PCOS or are you in perimenopause? Do you have high blood pressure or do you have a nutritional problem? I just told you you have a nutritional problem. So what do you think the answer is? Click the link in my bio. It's the link to my website. Grab your copy of Alopecia, The Unapologetic Truth, so we can actually start having real conversations with our doctor. If you're not having real conversations with your doctor that look like this, you are not understanding the bigger picture. Just like you have a don't ask, don't tell policy, your doctors do too. So when you go to the doctor after you read this book, you're going to be like this. Oh yeah, we're going to get into that. Because if you've had CV-19, you should have put a line on your paper. Especially if you got the Punjab, you should have put a line on your paper too. But I don't really try to call on those because now CV-19 is considered an autoimmune issue. Yeah. Come on, welcome to my channel. I told you guys, I don't gatekeep. I tell you the real answers. The real answers is that you don't understand what it is you're actually fighting. And you cannot fight this fight blind. And so I gave you the tool so that you can go and have a conversation with your doctor that looks like this. Hey, doc. Or I know you're going to tell me I have high blood pressure and I know you're going to try to push this pill on me, but I don't have time for that. Can you check my thyroid, my T1 through T5, because my hands and my feet are staying cold? Can you also check me for my AC reactive because I need to find out where all this inflammation is coming from? Can you also check my serum copper test because that's going to tell me why my hair is graying and coming out my head so fast? Can you also give me an HTMA test? Can you also give me an absorbency rate test? See, if your conversation doesn't look like that when you talk to your doctor, you're not having a real conversation because you know now you're going to know as much as them. You may not be able to read those tests, but you're asking for them. If you're not asking for these, you're not getting real tests. Your doctor has their lane. And they only like to play in their lane. So what did Brandy do? Brandy put a little bit of everybody's test in this lane. Yeah, I gave you everybody's lane. These are the ones that directly affect your hair. Okay? I hope I learn and grasp what you're saying. Hopefully this will skip my daughter. You got to start preparing your daughter now, love. What does that look like? Get off the food. Let's go. So if you're in if you're at my bio, the link is right here. Now I can't tell you how to get to it from while I'm on live. Girl, I can't help you. I can't help you. All I can only show you, this is what it looks like when I'm off. That link right there. This link right here will take you to my website where you will literally find my ebook. You'll find this book. This is the first thing that'll pop up once you click on the product tab. And yes, I do sell products too, but that ain't the point. I sell products, and if you know me, I don't advertise them as much. Why? Because that's a whole different situation, and we'll get to that too. Your doctors, excuse me, are out here playing in y'all face, left, right, and center, and you don't even know it. You out here taking a vitamin, a pill that's that's fixing one problem and causing another. Example, I have high cholesterol because I have diabetes, right? And my doctor wanted to put me on atorvastatin. So I, listening to him, I'm like, okay, you know what? It is a little high. All right, let's start taking it. Then I'm noticing I got joint pain. And I'm like, wait a minute. I don't eat meat or dairy to keep me inflamed. And I know PCOS, because of hormonal issues, it'll have you inflamed a little bit. But that's why I'm on my Mounjaro. Why am I having joint pain? And then I have a lovely client who's a pharmacist and said, guess what, Brandy? That atorvastatin is giving you joint pains. So when I tell you aches and pains ain't a sign of old age, it's a sign of a problem. It's a sign of a problem. Oh, am I hurting somebody's feelings? Am I out here hurting y'all feelings because y'all stopped tapping my screen? Or y'all over there getting a book? Thank you for subscribing to the website. Huh? Are we out here? What happened? What happened? No, ma'am, I'm teaching. Let's go. Every time you refill that prescription, you're buying a new condo. Here you go, baby. The link right here. Mounjaro actually helps you with weight loss, and it actually helps to drive down inflammation. Thank you, love. You're welcome. I told you, there's no gatekeeping over here. You want to know why you are suffering with hair loss and you can't figure it out. Baby, let me tell you. It's because you have a nutritional, hormonal, and undiagnosed autoimmune issues. That is the real problem. It is not your hair. It is not your skin. The real problem is your body rebelling against you because you are not giving it what it needs. And I know what y'all like to tell me. Oh, I got biotin. I take biotin all the time. Okay? You have expensive urine. Congratulations. You have golden pee. The link is in my bio. It is the link to my website. Right here. Once again, I can't really tell you, how to get to it while I'm online. I can't. I'm not the best TikToker. Hence, good morning. Welcome back. Hence, I'll be trying to tell y'all how to, look, all I can do is point you it's right here. That's all I can tell you. It's right here. Okay? That link will take you to my website. On my website, you will find a product, the product tab. Click the product tab, and this will be the first thing you see. No, absolutely not. I don't take that mess. No, I went and found out that bad cholesterol forms in the liver. And so that means I have fatty liver. So now we got to fix that. How did I fix that? I got off of meat and I got off of dairy. Hi, welcome back, Miss Stacy. What the health? What the health? Okay. I've been told that I need to get off of TikTok and actually get on YouTube and do this. But you guys talk to me. YouTube don't be talking to me. So I tell you what, once I create the YouTube page, all the subscribers that are on this side, let's go to that side as well. Yes, a lot of toxins in the air and the food, 1000%. Autoimmune. I didn't think about that one, but it makes more sense. You're welcome. You're welcome. And if you talk to Yiz on this app, he'll tell you there's no such thing as autoimmune diseases. Once again, it's your body rebelling against yourself. Come on, y'all are hitting the website. Let's go. Thank you for checking in, love. Let's get it. So, now that I've proven to you that your body is the problem, your doctors are playing in your face, telling you that you have an actual disease. and you have a nutritional problem. That's why I say stop, slow down. Y'all want to run out here, start taking sea moss, moringa, berberine. If you give the body what it's asking you for, you won't have to do all of these things. You guys complicate shit because you guys want to rush out and just start taking stuff. You got to eliminate the problem before you can start accumulating the good. If you don't eliminate the problem first, you will continue to have the problems that you have. All you're doing is giving the parasites the really good one. You got to get the toxins out first. You got to get the parasites out first. That ain't my lane. How to tell you how to fix that? Once again, it's not my lane, but I can tell you if you get the blood work, the blood work that tells you what's going on the entire body, not just these little petty little increments that they want to tell you. The healthy people don't go to the doctor. Sick people do. And to know that you guys have been targeted to have the problems that you're having. Let's click it. I actually chose Mounjaro because number one, the side effects was less. Number two, I chose Mounjaro because over Ozempic and some of the rest of them because it was targeting weight loss. See, a lot of times when we don't understand that we're inflamed. We're going to get into that too, because I'm going to lead all roads lead back to inflammation. It's not narrowed that don't lead to inflammation. Right? So what I did was I did my research and I was like, okay, I've been fighting PCOS since the age of 15, right? Don't get me. What about me was how did I fix it, right? I've been suffering for all this time and your doctor just tells you, oh, you fat. You need to go diet and exercise. Okay, what diet? What exercise? They can't tell you because they don't know. So I finally went to my endocrinologist, and my endocrinologist, I was crying. I was literally crying. I was in tears. And I was like, I need this weight off of me because the more weight you have around your midsection on your body, it's suffocating your organs, right? And so I tell you guys, you're not fat. You're just inflamed. So what ends up happening is that the hormones, the insulin, can't get in there and do what it needs to do because it's trying to provide more insulin to all of the organs, right? So that's why I went with Mounjaro, because Mounjaro targets weight loss. Ozempic and a lot of those other guys targets your A1C, but it don't help you with weight loss. My problem was weight. And if you can get the weight off, then your body can start producing the normal levels, hopefully, of what insulin you're supposed to be getting. And then it can start functioning properly. But when you start gaining weight, which is why most women and most men get PCOS in the later years, because you start gaining weight. Yes, my insurance covers it. Insurance. And it's all in how they code it. Feel me? It's all in how they code it. Once again, your doctors are gatekeeping your insurance. Now, the whole goal is to get on and get off and not stay there. So that means you have to change the way you eat as well. And Brandy has now done that. I manage my PCOS now. I don't have, but now I'm moving into perimenopause. No, what I mean, they have a testosterone issue. When I mean PCOS is a hormonal issue. Men have testosterone issues. That's what I mean. Yeah, travel lover, once again, it's all in how they code it. Because you got people out here who literally don't have type 2 diabetes, but they on the shot. It's the codes. And that's why I tell people like, well, how do I get my doctor to cover my blood work? You tell them to code it so that it covers it. That's what I did. You have to be your best advocate. If you ain't the squeaky wheel, you ain't gonna get no oil. You got people out here that light caps that cost like $500. That's for alopecia and hair loss. People out here are covering it. The insurance is covering it because it's the way they code it. Now, do with that information what you will, but it's the way they code it. I wouldn't take it. Okay. Good, Katrina. Congratulations. No, it didn't make me nauseous. Ozempic made me nauseous, but not Mounjaro. All right. So let's get back to this. Then, travel lover, you need to find the person that will. Like I said, my GP did not want to give it to me. So I went to my endocrinologist because, once again, diabetes is a trace mineral problem. Hormonal PCOS, things of that nature, right? That's a hormonal problem. So because of that, I went to my endocrinologist and got it. You need to find the doctor that will. You got to be your best advocate. If you feel like you got to take off weight and you need help, you need to find the doctor that's going to help you. They out here. They're part of the 1%ers. It's kind of like, oh, all stylists don't know what they talking about. No. Don't loop Brandy in the 1% and in the 90%. Loop me in the 1% because I'm going to be the one that's going to tell you. You need to figure it out. There is somebody out there that will help you. Okay? And that's why you guys are out here suffering. Now, let's move on to the food industry. Right? Because all roads lead to inflammation. All roads lead to inflammation. You have this lovely nerve called the vagus nerve that travels from the top of your head and it hits all of your organs. So there is no such thing as, oh, it's just my pancreas inflamed. No, baby. When you got inflammation of the body, everything is inflamed. It's just where you feel it. All roads lead to inflammation. Inflammation of the scalp is because of inflammation of the gut. Your hair health is a direct reflection of your gut health. There's no separating the two. Nope. Y'all think that this brain is the real brain of the operation, but your gut is really the real brain of the operation. Your toxins start there. The parasites start there. The fact that you thought you was hungry and you wanted them M&Ms or peanuts, that started in your gut. The fact that you wanted to eat that chicken versus eating that steak, that started in your gut. It just didn't start with your eyes. No, it started in the gut. The gut sent the signal to the brain to say, hey, I need you to eat that steak. I need you to eat them M&Ms. I need you to eat that cake. I want this. I want that. All roads lead to inflammation. Now let's show you how your food is causing you to be inflamed. Once again, back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, up until about the 90s, we had real food. We did. So when I tell you this ain't your mama's version of alopecia, this is not your mama's version of alopecia. Maybe. My job is to expose you. That's what I'm doing. I'm exposing you. Now, how you get it done? That's on you. I'm exposing you. All right? I got you. Stay focused. Pay attention. Oh, it depends on what type of alopecia I'm actually fighting. Which hair loss I'm fighting today? Today I did my fibrosis alopecia where I actually took my frontal off and I needled the top of my hair and I put an ice beanie on top. Tomorrow it's going to be me addressing my androgenetic. So I use DHT blockers and I do red light therapy. On Tuesday, I'll be addressing my scarring alopecia where I do cryotherapy. So it just all depends on which day of the week it is. Because I told you I fight 3. So, food. You thought you was really eating real food? Huh? You thought that bed of lettuce that you was eating is not genetically modified and bioengineered anymore? You thought you was eating real food. Okay, let me help you out. So, there's no such thing as organic anymore. Congratulations. You have now been told you're just paying for a higher sticker price. Unless you're getting organic directly from the farmers, in your grocery store, there's no such thing as organic. Somebody bought the book? Let's go. Congratulations. Right? Oh, y'all got so many questions. Save it for Q&A. Let's go. I got to get through this information because somebody needs my help. All right? There's no such thing as organic. Yeah, I know. I know. You wanted to believe that you were actually getting a higher grade quality of food. Yeah, no, you're not. Because organic means that the farmers are taking the nutrients that's actually in the food and they're putting it back into the soil. Oh, I'm a transporter. Farm to table, we spray for transport. And there you go. There's always somebody in my life that proves me right. Congrats. I told you guys. Right? So what does that mean? You are eating cloned food, genetically modified food, bioengineered food. And you thought that chicken was better because you thought it was better than the beef. Huh? Right? You thought that the chicken was better than the beef, correct? You thought that you was eating a real tomato. You thought that that watermelon that didn't have seeds was actually real watermelon. You thought that the grapes were actually grapes out here, huh? Or that nectarine that you're eating is literally an actual nectarine, huh? You thought that, huh? I told you I don't spare nobody's feelings. Check the chat. Yes, you're paying for the sticker. You're not eating healthy. You're just one spray away from actual pesticides. That's the only difference. Like, so what happens? That's why I tell you guys, you need to watch the show, What the Health. You need to watch the show. Why? It is exposing you to what is going on out here. If you have not watched the show, you need to watch on Netflix, What the Health. Come on, you got somebody in here that does what we talking about. There's no such thing as organic. You are not eating healthy. If you're not getting your stuff from farmers market and from the farms, I'm sorry. I know we like to go to the grocery store, but we're living in the day and age where we're about to start bartering services out here. Oh, how many bushels of okra you got? Okay, that's worth a haircut and a blow dry. We about to be out here bartering services again because we're not getting real food. And they're making your kids, to the young lady that was like, I hope this skips my daughter, teach your daughter how to eat healthier now. Because they don't know the difference between the clone Chick-fil-A and the real Chick-fil-A. They don't know the difference between how McDonald's used to be and the McDonald's that y'all eating right now. They don't know the difference between real beef and fake beef, but you do. Well, slow down. Maybe you don't. So let's check chicken. Since y'all like to tell me y'all like to eat chicken, let's go. So for sake of argument, we're going to say that this little perfume right here, this right here is a healthy piece of chicken. Yeah, I don't eat meat or dairy anymore, and I'll tell you why as well, right? So this right here, this little spray bottle is a healthy piece of chicken, right? No hormones, no chemicals, no antibodies. But y'all don't want to pay $20 for this pack of chicken. Because you're like, who eating that? He ain't got no meat. Where the meat at in that? Like, who's eating? This is what y'all do. Because y'all got to feed family. You got to be realistic. Let's just be realistic. You going to feed your family on what you believe looks better in the packaging. Not understanding that a lot of that stuff is actually repackaged and actually put dyed in. That's a whole different conversation for another day. Okay? So, y'all don't want to pay $20 for this pack of chicken because this is halal chicken, which basically means farm to table. There's no antibodies, no chemicals, no preservatives, no hormones. Y'all don't want to pay $20 for this one. No. Y'all go get this one. This one right here. Oh, yeah, that's a nice healthy piece of chicken. Yeah, girl, I can eat that with my mambo sauce and my hot sauce. I can bake that. We gonna fry these chicken wings up. And this is $5.99 a pack. Yeah. But what you don't understand about this chicken is that this chicken has 480 chemicals in it, 420 hormones, and antibodies. So let's talk about how that affects your hair. When the body cannot identify what it is that you're eating, it stores it as fat and inflammation. Yeah, this is why you can't lose the lovely, like, round belly, like that likes to sit up under your breast, right up in here. You can't lose that. Why? Because it's inflamed and it's stored with fat because your body can't identify what you're eating. So then it's like, okay, well, yeah, let's take whatever little bit of nutrients we can take and just send that through the body. Well, your gut's already inflamed. And you have leaky gut. If you have digestional problems, you have leaky gut. You might as well just go ahead and I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you, you have leaky gut, okay? So what ends up happening is that the nutrients that you thought you was getting from that chicken, you're not getting anything and it's just stored. So you might as well have looked at the chicken because you get no nutritional value from this at all. Yes, come on, right? So now, those lack of nutrients and those hormones are now mixing with your hormones. You know why you get gas and bloating after you eat? It's not because of the food. It's because of the gas that they put in it. Now with those hormones, those 420 hormones would made it be all plump because chicken is supposed to look like this and not like this. Yeah, that's now mixing with your hormones. It's called synthetic hormones. So you want to know why you're in premenopause early? You want to know why your hair is going left? Because it's mixing with your hormones. And once again, your body can't identify it. So it stores it as what? Fat and inflammation. That leads to the blood, which directly leads to your hair. So once again, in this day and age, you want to tell me why your hair is coming out your head? You may not be bald of alopecia, but that don't mean you're not thinning. See, most of us be like, y'all only think alopecia is balding. No, there's a few versions. There's some people that just lose hair. Not everybody who's bald, like, up in the top and all around their head, that's not just, that's one version of alopecia. But there's also the shedding, which is also alopecia. You have a couple different zones in your head. Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3. Hence why there's different versions of alopecia in each one. This is nutritional. So you want to know why you're losing your edges? I don't care how much bantana oil, pumpkin seed oil, fenugreek seeds you rub up on your scalp. This is a nutritional problem. This is a hormonal problem. And this is an inflammation problem. Hence why you are tender-headed. You're not really tender-headed, love. You're inflamed. Clock it. All roads lead to inflammation. Hey, check me. So, yes, love, the water and the chemicals. Come on, let's talk about it. Because if you're not using a filtration system on your water, you're just reabsorbing the toxins. And let's go ahead and talk about that y'all don't poop every day. You want to know where those toxins are coming from? It's called auto-intoxication, love. Don't ask where the toxins are coming from. You're absorbing them. Yeah, if you don't eliminate every day as much as you eat. So if you eat 3 times a day, guess what? You should be eliminating 2 to 3 times a day. And because majority of us, our gut is inflamed, guess what we don't do? Eliminate 2 to 3 times a day. 1 time a day if you're lucky. So then your body absorbs the toxins. Yeah, it reabsorbs your poop. It's don't just sit there. I know we love to think that our poop just sits in our gut. Yeah, it's being reabsorbed into the body. So it's kind of like a rinse, cycle, and repeat situation because you're not eliminating properly. Yeah, like I said, leaky gut. So once again, you wanted to know why your hair is coming out your head in this day and age? I told you, this ain't your mama's version of alopecia no more, baby. It's not. It's not. It's not. You're fighting at least 2 to 3 kinds of alopecia right now, and you didn't even know it. So, are we going to get the book now? Are we going to get the book now? Yes! That is what causes sickness. 1,000%. You need to get the book. I touch on all of these things that I'm talking to you in the book. Read the book. right? Then in the back of the book, we're going to get some tests because we need to understand what our body is asking us for. Because until you give your body the chromium it needs, it's going to strip it from your hair. Until you give your body the calcium and magnesium that it's asking for, it's going to strip it from your bones and your tissue. If you don't give your body the omega-3s, the 6, 9, the 1s, the 2s, which are the harder ones to get, it's going to take it from your bones and your skin. Your body is trying to send you signals. You're just not paying attention. How can we? I don't know, love. Share it out as much as possible, I guess. I don't know. And the one earlier, let's go. Click the link in my bio. It's to my website. The book is cheaper than a Chipotle bowl. It costs you $10. $10 to expose you to the fact that you are taking a whole bunch of medicines when you are actually nutritional deficient. Send me a message, Miss Vergie. Send me a message on here if you need help, okay, with ordering the book. I'll send you the website directly, okay? You guys need help. You don't understand what you're fighting. And the reason why you don't understand what it is that you're fighting is because you don't understand how the body works, right? And because of that, you need help. Let's go. Get the book. I exposed you guys to all of these things. I done showed you how your doctors are playing in your face. Now I showed you how the food industry is playing in your face. Let's talk about how the hair industry is playing in your face. Huh? I told you I don't have no cut cards. Why? Because everybody got their hand in your pocket and you don't want to pay attention to it. Y'all like to wait till the house has burned down and scorched when there could be preventative maintenance. You're in preventative maintenance right now. Even if you're in the fight, it's still a fighting chance. You can literally turn this around. I'm going to give you some gems real quick. You ate your way here. You need to eat your way out. Huh? How you like those apples? You ate your way here. Now, mind you, what do I mean by that? When you was like birth until about 18, you didn't have a choice. You ate what your mom and your grandmama told you to eat. They put it on the table, you ate it. But see, back in those days, we had processed food. But you know what? We was eating real food. We didn't have to worry about genetically modified and cloned and bioengineered food. Now, it's a choice. You chose to eat that food. I'm going to give you a little bit of reality check here. Because I also talk about you're the part of the problem too. You chose to drive to Arby's, Wendy's, Popeyes, McDonald's, and all of the things because you didn't feel like cooking. And now your roosters are coming home to roost. I have to give you a reality check. I told you I don't lie. Do you need me to hold your hand? Because y'all stopped tapping my screen a long time ago, so I'm thinking I'm hurting somebody's feelings. And once again, sorry, not sorry, because you need this wake-up call. You ate your way here. You need to eat your way out. Yes, love, you do. Yeah. So what did Brandy do? As of February, because once again, I'm on the journey too. Please don't think that I'm this high and mighty person over here. One, that I get paid off of TikTok, because I don't. And you could go check my views for that. Like, I literally got 1 to 200 of y'all looking at my stuff. Okay? I'm not one of these big creators on this app. I promise you I'm not. Click the link in my bio. Right? Yes. That link right there. That's the link to my website. That link right here. That little link. Click it. Let's go. Right? So please, when I tell you I'm in the fight with you, I'm in the fight with you. I just figured out that it was the meat and the dairy that was the problem for me. And let me tell you how. I watched the show, What the Health. I sat one Saturday and watched Netflix for 3 hours. And mind you, I could binge watch me some stuff. But you know what I've learned? I understand why Jesus spoke in parables. I understand now. I understand clear as day. Because those who have ears will hear what I'm saying. It ain't meant for everybody to understand. It ain't meant for everybody to understand. It's not. It's not. Because if it was, the Bible would be a lot more simpler than what it is. But those who have ears will hear what I am saying to you. Okay? So what am I saying? Brent, I watched Netflix for 3 hours. I watched gut health, and then I rolled right into what the health. There's 8 pages of notes. 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 Mind you, that's back and front. Notes. 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 Notes from watching those shows. Can I get the link to your book? Send me a DM if you need the website, because I can't tell you how to get to it on TikTok. I told you I'm not the best creator. I do better live than I actually do with my videos. Okay? Come on, the government. Yes, get it. Let's talk about it. Because once again, sick people go to the doctor. Somebody got to be on the medical system. And to know they were targeting you to have the problems that you're having. Yeah, baby, you've been targeted. I'm not going to say you're not supposed to have these things, and these things aren't your story, but you have been targeted to have. Somebody got to be on the healthcare system. Somebody got to be collateral damage. But why did it have to be you? Because that was always my question. Like, why did it have to happen to me? Well, you know why it had to happen to me? Now I don't ask God, like, why me, Lord? I just ask, you know what? Let me share my story so that it'll help somebody else. Your story, your testimony is the answer to somebody else's prayers. So right now you're going through whatever you're going through because you are supposed to help somebody else. So this is my story. I got tired of people telling me I was fat. I got tired of people telling me, oh, you can't fix PCOS. I got tired of people telling me, oh, you can't fix diabetes. You can't fix high cholesterol. That is some BS. Because why? The body has the ability to heal itself if you would just get the hell up out the way. If you would just get the hell up out the way. Let's get it done. So now I don't eat meat or I don't eat dairy no more, because come to find out as a child that I wasn't supposed to be eating that. Why? Because my New Orleans food, baby, is what made me have PCOS, because it's hormonally triggered in the food. Dairy don't like you neither. Girl, dairy don't like nobody, especially if it comes from a cow. They feed the cow corn, but they tell y'all out here eat corn and it's making you fat. Yeah, I know corn tastes good. Popcorn, wheat corn, corn syrup, all of these things. But they're like literally synthetically made now. So it ain't the real corn that we was shucking back in the day. Right? We ain't living in them days and times no more. We not. No. And now they getting your kids and your grandkids and your great-grandkids used to genetically modified food. When your food is not allowed in 15 countries. Écoutez, 15 countries. What that should tell you something. All right, somebody got their book. Your food is not allowed in 15 countries, but it's okay for you to eat. Let me tell you when I really came to the realization of this. I was in Aruba, and it was actually the last trip that I took with my best friend because she passed away in 2023. All right, come on, Miss Katrina. So, I was eating some bacon, and I was like, this ain't real bacon. I'm looking for the sugar. I'm looking for the hickory. I'm looking for, the stuff that they give us in America. No, it wasn't that. And when I ate it, normally bacon gets me what? Bloaty, and I get gassy. You get all kind of, oh Lord, I shouldn't have ate that. And this, that, and the third, right? Yeah, when you eat real food, it don't do that to you. These are things that we have called accustomed. Oh, that's normal. That's not normal. To be gas and bloaty is not normal. Aches and pains is not normal. These things we want to put in our society as normal. They're not normal. We need to unnormalize these things. But because society says, oh, you getting old, or you supposed to get gas and bloaty after you eat. No, you're not. Guess what Brandy don't get? I stopped eating dairy and I stopped eating meat. I don't get gas and bloaty. Let me show you. I got hormonal belly, but I don't have that big tire just sitting around my gut no more. Like this right here is hormonal belly. This right here that nobody can seem to lose. You can see I'm not the smallest person. You are not supposed to have that. That is not normal. But we have normalized it. All right, let's go. Let's read it. Okay? I'm just a person that like to dig. What you're not going to do is sit up here and tell me, oh, these things are normal. You just need to figure. No, absolutely not. These things are not normal. And we need to unnormalize them. And that's what the system is counting on. The system is counting on you to be confused. The system is counting on the fact that you don't want to figure it out. So just do whatever. No, these things are not normal. And guess what? I stopped eating meat and dairy. My scalp don't hurt. I'm not tender-headed no more. I lost 15 pounds since February, and my protein has not dropped 1 ounce. I still get my protein in. You see how big gorillas are? They eat plants, right? They don't eat meat. They don't eat meat unless you come upon them. But honestly, they're plant-based animals, and they big. They don't lack for protein. They lied to you and told you that all meat was protein. But hear me when I say this. If you are a type 2 diabetic, you're not inflamed and you don't have diabetes because of the fact that you eat sugar. You have diabetes because you eat meat. The meat protein is blocking your intestines. And if something is blocking, then the carbs and the sugar can't get through because the meat has coated your intestines with its protein, right? So now you got sugar in your urine, right? Because why? It can't get into the intestines and do what it's supposed to do. So now it has to get passed to the kidneys, which is why you get kidney damage. Oh, we don't like those answers though, huh? No? Good morning, Miss Valerie. We need to do better. So watch the show, What the Health, on Netflix. I'm telling you, if that don't change your mind about how you eat, and to know that they get kickbacks off keeping you sick. That's why there's no cure for cancer. There's no cure for diabetes. Oh, we always searching for a cure. We're searching for a cure. Well, if you stop giving us bioengineered food and genetically modified food and give us fresh vegetables, fresh fruit, real veggies, then guess what? Guess what goes away? Because our body can now identify what it's eating. Or what we're eating. When your body cannot identify it, it stores it as inflammation or it eliminates it. But it's going to hit. It's going to hit that scalp. Because whatever affects the blood directly affects your hair. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. None. None whatsoever. So Yes, baby. Your body is overworking. That's why, you ever took one of those tests and it scans your body and tells you at 45, your body's really 84? You ever had one of those? Like the scale that I have, I use VTech, and it's like it measures you and tells you how old your body really is. I'm only 45, but that thing told me that my body was 81 because our body is overworking. And it's because we're not giving it real food, real trace minerals that it's asking for. And we're just surrounded by inflammation. Now, yeah, it's kind of like VTech or something like that. V something. Let me see if is it on this phone? No, I think it's on that phone. But yeah, it's like one of those like you get on the scale and then you use your app and it tells you like all your muscle whatever mass and how much water you drink. It was one of those Bluetooth things. But yeah, when I tell you it works, it works. So yes, you're overworking your body, love. So once again, let's talk about why you got hair problems in this day and age. Because you thought it was your hair that was the problem, right? You thought because your hair was dry and brittle that it was the problem, right? You said to me, well, my hair grows and breaks off. That's because your body is asking for something. And until you give your body what it's asking for, you're going to continue to suffer. It's going to grow, but you're going to continue to suffer. I told you, it still grows 2 months after you pass away. So that lets you know you ain't massaging your scalp 2 months from like when she passed away, right? You ain't massaging your scalp. You're not drinking water. You're not doing none of that. But it's taking it from the rest of the body. The body is a plant. Give it the water it needs, the sunlight it needs, the nutrients it needs, and watch it grow. But we're getting in the way. So now let's talk about how the hair industry is playing in your face. Yeah? Come on. Y'all wanted to know that it was the hair that was the problem, right? You never thought about the 90%. The 90% is the problem. Hair is not the problem. It's a symptom. Aches and pains is not the problem. It's a symptom. Your body don't just do it. Your body don't just do stuff just because. There is a rhyme and a reason behind everything. And if you anybody like me, I'm a person that likes to dig. Oh, that's what you gonna tell me? Oh no, that's not the problem. Let me go figure out what the problem is. I'm gonna go figure it out. Between me and my mama. Quick story. So my doctor wanted to put me on metformin because I have PCOS and because I'm type 2. And every older person that I talked to was like, don't you take that metformin. That messes up your kidneys. Don't you do it. Don't you do I mean, every person. It was not one person that I talked to. Girl, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't you do. I was like, okay. And I'm a person, when enough people tell me something, I'm going to go research. So guess what Brandy didn't take? Yeah, we wasn't taking that. So my mama, being the lovely person that she is, she started to do some research. And she was like, well, Brandy, this looks like it has all the herbs and stuff on why you would be having diabetes. Let's try this, because it was herbs. I said, okay, let's try it. Went back to my doctor in 3 months. Oh, your A1C is lowering. And I said, yeah. He said, but you didn't ask me for no metformin. I was like, no, I'm not taking that. And he said, well, then what are you taking? And I showed him the pill called Golo, G-O-L-O, Golo. Golo. And he was like, well, who told you to take this? My mama. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I told people all the time, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not gonna remember the lie I told you, so I might as well go ahead and tell you the truth. My mama. Well, I mean, you can't fight the numbers. If my blood says that my A1C went from 7 to 6, then you can't fight the numbers. The numbers are what they number. So come up with another lie on why you want me to take that, what you said. What is it fixing now? Yes. In my true New Orleans voice too. My mama. I'll tell you another one. I just had a client who has been coming to me for almost, I'm going to say over 15 years. I can't even believe I've been doing hair that long. And she said, Brandy, I need to give you the biggest hug. And I was like, okay, I like hugs. You know me, I'm an embracing person. I love hugs. And she said, it was something that you said to me that triggered me to go do some research. And I said, okay. And mind you, I have learned that when I don't remember what I said to you, that's not me talking to you. I feel like that's God talking through me to you. That's when I can't remember what I exactly said to you, but it moved you to go do some stuff. That is not me talking to you. That's God using me as a vessel to talk to you. Whatever. So long story short, that lady was on. Every time I see her every 8 weeks because she get her roots done. Every time I turn around, this lady was getting a surgery. She only functioning with one kidney. They putting her on this medicine. They putting her on that medicine. It's like all over the place. And I was like, there's got to be a safer way to do it. So long story short, she went from 18 pills to 4 herbs. Hey, listen to what I just said. 18 pills to 4 herbs. So when I tell people, I don't just say stuff for no reason. Hey, Joy, welcome in, love. When I tell you when I say something to you, it's because, once again, that ain't me. But even though this is me right now, I'm talking to you. But when I can't remember, that's not me. I can't even tell you what that conversation was. But whatever I said to her prompted her to get my book. She got my book and she sought help from somebody who could help her. And now her doctor is like, oh my God, you only on 4 pills. Yeah. And she's doing wonderfully. Wonderfully. All because of something that I said. So when I tell people all the time, I don't promote stuff that I don't believe in. That book, my book is to expose you. Thank you, love. My book is to expose you to what's going on inside the body. It's designed to expose you and open your eyes to let you know that there's something going on that you need to pay attention to, and you're not paying attention to it. Y'all want to run out and start taking all kind of craziness when no. The body is asking you specifically for something. And since your hair can't jump up off your scalp and be like, hey girl, hey, today we need you to take some vitamin D. Can we get some chromium? Omega-1 and 3 is looking a little low and I need some selenium. Since it can't do that, it sends you signals by falling out. Now, mind you, hey love, how you doing? Your hair has been falling out 6 months to a year before you visually notice it, unless you're under some traumatic stress and it just all comes out in 2 weeks. Because there are those occasions where you just stressed out, and because you stressed out, you've interrupted the hair growth cycle. And so now it's all just kind of like shit. That does happen. That does happen. But for the most of us, you have been shedding 6 months to a year before you visually saw it. Why? Because you thought that your hair was cute. You was over there, yeah, my bust down is, hey, baby, we look good. Yeah, yeah. And then it was that fatal day when you was brushing your teeth and you saw all your thoughts in the top of your scalp. And then you started to realize that your hair has been thinning. Majority of y'all come to me and be like, y'all, I have traction alopecia. And I tell you to go get blood work and you look at me like I'm crazy. If there is not 1 or 2, maybe 3 people who have now inboxed me that has been like, hey, Brandy, my edges are thin and I'm so glad you told me to go get blood work. I come to find out I have rheumatoid arthritis. And here you thought you just had traction alopecia. And you have RA. Rheumatoid arthritis, which is an autoimmune issue. I told you, the size of your head is a nutritional problem. I already pointed out to you guys that you have a nutritional deficiency disease. Yeah. You got, a lot of us are. And I tell people all the time, if I came up to you in a grocery store looking like this, and I told you I did hair, Would you want me to do your hair? You'd be like, girl, you didn't save your edges. So how are you gonna save my edges? Right? That's what we think because we're human. But y'all forget that stylists are human first. I fight diseases. You didn't say, oh, she probably got a chronic disease. Nope. You thought, oh, her edges is all gone. So how can you save my edges? That's exactly what you thought. You ain't have to say, I know, because I know people. I know people. You, girl, how you gonna save my hair? You ain't got no hair. Because we are visual people. So do I get tired of wearing frontals and wigs and weaves and all of the things? Yeah. But at the end of the day, I still do the things that I need to do to take care of the rest of the hair that's on my head. I do. I got it's a whole routine. So now let's talk about how the hair industry is playing in your face. So have you downloaded the app Yuka yet? YUKA. Have you downloaded it yet? Have you went around and scanned everything in your house yet? And realized that a lot of the stuff that you use on an everyday basis is causing your endocrine system to be disrupted? Possibility. Have you downloaded that app yet? I learned yesterday that somebody turned me into a whole, I got a whole sound. Yes. All right. Yes, print out that book. Let's go. You want to know if your products are working for you or not? Use the app, right? And what does the app do? What's the website address? I'm going to see if I can say this without my accent. www.divasdollsdudes.com. Yeah. That app exposes you to what chemicals are in your product. Now, before you guys freak out, I always have to say this, right? It's designed to open your eyes to the potential harm. Not that it's harming you. The potential harm is there. Okay? So what does that mean? If you love Dove soap, I'm going to just pick on Dove, and it has endocrine disruptors in it, right? It's the potential is there for harm if you continuously use it. Now, if it's a one and done situation, then it's a one and done situation. But if long-term use, don't ask why your hormones are going left. The potential was in your products the whole entire time. Okay? Yes, love. Download that app, Yuka. Can't hide. No, I try. I really try hard sometimes to hide it, but it gets bad. And when I get excited, it comes out. Okay? So, the hair industry has decided that you guys weren't spending enough money, right? So, it took out all of the quality ingredients that we used to have, once again, back in the 80s, 70s, 60s, you know, that way. And they decided to say, hey, these group of people, they will buy anything that says mega on it, growth on it, fix alopecia on it, anything that it has a label on it that pertains that it looks like it's going to be good for their community, right? And then some genius in that boardroom said that, oh, you know what? We could take out these ingredients and put in these ingredients, and we can sell them on all of these stuff, the whole entire line, serums and butters and leave-in conditioners and all of this craziness, right? And y'all have fallen for it. That's why your bathroom looks like a CVS right now. That's why your bathroom looks like you've been shopping at the beauty counter at Marshall's. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It looks like that because of what? Because you're confused. They done told y'all have 4C hair out here. There's no such thing. No, tussle. Don't tussle with me. Tussle with the person that literally created that crap. Coily, curly, wavy, and straight has been that way since before Christ. BC. BC. And here comes somebody in this day and age telling y'all got alphabetical hair, numerical 1, 2, 3, elemental P hair, and y'all are walking around here with inflamed. Took the words right out my mouth, Miss Val. Inflamed and confused. Because y'all believe this. Y'all believe that was really a thing. Did you soak it in apple cider vinegar? I mean, not apple cider. Did you soak it, did you put it under red light therapy before you put it in your head? Or blue light therapy, I'm sorry. Why you laughing? You know it's the truth. That's why you was itching. You didn't kill off the bacteria and the fungus. We'll talk about it. Okay? There's no such thing. And for all 130 of y'all in this room, there is no such thing. All right. Stop believing the crap that they tell you. We've normalized aches and pains. Now y'all trying to normalize that there is such a thing as 4C and elemental P hair, and there is no such thing. Curly, coily, wavy, and straight has been that way since before Christ, and it's not gonna change. You need to understand your hair's porosity, the density, and the texture. That is it. That is all that matters. Why? Because that tells you how your hair will function and move forward. Y'all out here using all types of hair products that literally have endocrine disruptors in them. I mean, it's a Band-Aid. I mean, if you need to get the stuff off your scalp, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, but you just need to fix the psoriasis. The psoriasis is a gut problem. You're missing essential fats and cholesterol. So if you fix the source of the problem, then there would be no reason for you to use Nizoral. But in a moment, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. It's okay. It's okay. It's no different than T-gel or T-cell or some of these other craziness that's out here. But if you fix the source of the problem, then we won't have to use that. Make sense? I told you. There's a rhyme and a reason to everything. So, y'all out here using leave-in conditioners now, right? You know leave-in conditioner wasn't a thing back in the day, right? You know, when we had Jerry curls and we were rocking like, relaxers down our back. You know that wasn't a real thing. Come on, Joy. Thank you, love. All right, somebody got their book. That wasn't a real thing. You know why you need leave-in conditioners? Because your shampoo is wrong. No, one or the other. It doesn't make sense to see both. Because what happens is, all right, Katrina, congratulations, love. Dermatologists care about scalp. Trichologist is the bridge between dermatologist and stylist. So they understand scalp and hair. Just like a hair loss practitioner, I understand scalp and hair. So do you have to see both? No, just pick a lane. Dermatologists don't care about hair. They care about the skin, which is the scalp. So they're going after the inflammation in your follicles and in your dermis and your epidermis. That's what they're going after, because healthy scalp breeds healthy hair. But you can't have a healthy scalp if you don't fix a gut. See how it all connects back? All roads lead to inflammation. Inflammation of the gut leads to inflammation of the blood, which leads to inflammation of the scalp, which leads to inflammation of the follicles, which leads to inflammation of hair loss. All roads lead back to inflammation because it's a circulatory system. You have this whole lovely system called the circulatory system, and it circulates your blood. Now, mind you, I know y'all think that y'all blood flows at the same rate in your teens, your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, and your 60s, but it don't. Just like you slow down walking, your circulatory slows down too, love. I know we like to think that, but no. When their arms are so spaced out. Okay, so if you know you have CCCA, and for those who are new to the room, CCCA is a type of scarring alopecia located in the center of the head, and it stems from a fungus that's breeding into your gut, which is really not a fungus. It's actually the fact that you messed up the microbiome layer of the gut, and it created a fungus. And now that fungus is actually coming up through your pores, and it's attacking your hair follicles. It starts in your 30s. So what ends up happening? You need to fix the microbiome layer of your gut. That means you need to get some actual blood work to figure out where the inflammation is coming from. Because it sounds like that you got a lot going on inside the body, and you need to fix it. All roads lead back to the gut. It's no getting around it. Nutritional, hormonal, or autoimmune. All roads lead to the gut. All roads lead to blood work. All roads lead to inflammation. This is going to lead to inflammation of the scalp, i.e., and cause a type of hair loss. Make sense? You guys want to deal with the topical, but you need to fix the internal. I'm going to say it again. All roads lead back to the gut. And until you fix that, you will continue to have scarring alopecia. Now, can it be minimized? Yes. If you've been fighting under 2 to 3 years, okay. So let's get it done. We need all of them. Let's get to a hematologist. We need all of them. Yeah. So you have chronic anemia, or you just have anemia. That's iron, and basically what that means is that your body is not you're not either producing enough or you're not making enough. Either way, you need to take some iron, and you also need to make sure you're absorbing iron. And then the foods that you're eating is causing you to have fibroids because you're feeding the tissue. So it sounds like you need to see a nutritionist and get your absorbency rate checked. Because that's where your inflammation is coming from. Your food. Somebody's on my website. Let's go. So back to these hair products. So you're out here using products that are keeping your scalp inflamed. Huh? You want to shove peppermint and tea tree oil to your scalp because it feels good, huh? You know tea tree is actually drying, correct? Nobody? Okay, let me say that again. Tea tree is drying your scalp out. Peppermint feels good in a moment, but it's causing more damage than good. Yeah, I know it feels good in the minute and a moment, but you're actually putting gas to the fire. Now y'all out here believing that this is actually synthetic hair. Your weave is actually 100% human hair because you paid about $200 for them bundles. You actually think that's real? The crochet hair. If you're not out here using a red light and blue light LED on your hair before you put it in your head, you still are suffering with fungus and bacteria, which is why you're itching, digging, and scratching. You're welcome. See, I told you guys, I don't gatekeep. You guys need help out here. Y'all out here believe in the masses, and I already told y'all like to be lied to. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to shed the truth, and then it's up to you to do your research from here. Because like I said, everybody is different, right? I'm exposing you to the real. What about castor oil, love? You want to shove it at the scalp too? You actually think it's going to regrow your hair or your eyebrows when there's an internal problem? You would do better taking castor oil than actually rubbing it on your skin and your scalp. Yeah, I know. I told you guys, I know y'all don't like to hear what I be saying sometimes, but it's the 90%. Yes. Say it again for the people in the back, love. You guys like to believe the lies. Come on. Come on, Willie. Yes, you got to do the work. If you are unwilling to make time for your wellness, you're going to sit in your illness. Okay? So, let's moving forward. This is a chemical. And if you ain't out here moisturizing, I'm about to show you how I moisturize my braids. I take my lotion. That's this lotion right here. And I put it in this bottle right here with some distilled water. Oh, I need to say that again. You're either going to make time for your wellness or sit in your illness. You know, we moisture. Remember the Jerry Curl? This is your Jerry Curl juice. And now we moisturizing and hydrating this hair. This is how you protect your protective styles in this day and age. Because the reason why you losing so much hair is because this is a chemical. It's designed to suck the life out of your hair. Just like a chemical. It's designed to suck the life out of the air. Same principle. So because you're putting a chemical on your hair and don't realize it, it's literally suffocating your hair. So if you don't keep your hair moisturized while it's in the protective style, hence why you meet the scissors when you come up out of it. And I don't care if it's a wig or a weave or whatever it is. This is called my De Leche Moisturizing Lotion. Yeah, I love her. I told you, I got products. I went formulated the products that we used to use back in the day. See, once again, I'm going to say this to you. The best stuff for you is not advertised to you. Écoutez, I'm going to say it again. Yes, distilled water. The best stuff for you is not advertised to you. Feel what I'm putting down? Pick it up. Feel what I'm putting down? Pick it up. To you. I'm from New Orleans, baby. All right. So what am I saying? You could apply that to any aspect of your life. Your food, your hair industry, the pharmaceutical industry. When they give you Western, you need to go find Eastern. Like, you need to figure, like, once again, everybody's journey is different. But yeah, that's my lotion. Now, when you buy it online, you get it in a big bag. It's 23 ounces. You don't get these little small ones. These little small ones are like a starter kit. These are the ones that you get when you do a consultation with me. But online, you get a big bag of 23 ounces. That's why they cost so much. So you're getting like triple this size. Because I know y'all like to be wasteful. Get the bag. Get the book, get the bag. Let's go. So I went and got all those old school ingredients that we used to use back in the day. We didn't have leave-in conditioners. No, that's a lie. We didn't have all these extra protein bonders and shea butter and let me concoct 55,000 greases together to get my hair to do what y'all doing too much. Y'all complicated hair. Y'all did. Y'all did by listening to everybody that's on the apps and doing all these crazy things. Once again, they not you. Yeah, y'all want to concoct like 55,000 greases and conditioners. The hair is only going to absorb what it needs to absorb. That is it. I don't care how long you leave that conditioner on. I don't care how much you use. I don't care what kind you use. It's only going to absorb the things that it's supposed to absorb. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay? So stop believing that this is a thing. Your hair needs a few shampoo, conditioner, moisturizer, your styling product, and then your scalp oil or scalp grease. That is it. The bathroom should not be looking like a CVS if you only got 5 products. Come on, eat avocado. Let's go. You're welcome. And oil is not a moisturizer. I don't know who taught y'all that. Oil does not moisturize. If anything, it blocks moisture. Not to mention, you probably never had your scalp detox and your scalp or your hair detox. So yet you just shoving crap up there. Just shoving stuff up there. Yeah. What? Who taught y'all that? Who? Why are you doing that? Your nose ever been congested? You know, when you get sinusitis, your nose, when you get sinusitis and you can't breathe, I want you, every time you get that, I want you to think of your pores, because that's exactly what you're doing to your scalp. If oxygen can't get through there because you shoving crap up there, right? Then guess what? It can't process properly. How is it going to grow if oxygen can't get down in there? Remember, we release carbon dioxide and we take in oxygen, correct? So if oxygen cannot get down into the scalp like it's supposed to, how do you properly expect your hair to grow? Girl, somebody needs to hear this. Huh? So your follicles are inflamed from the bottom and you shoving stuff up there from the top. How do you expect your hair to grow? You know, oil is not just supposed to sit on the scalp, right? It's supposed to go in. I know we have been taught if you won't see your scalp all shiny and greasy, that you ain't lubricated enough. These are lies. It's not supposed to just sit there. Not to mention y'all go find your mama in it and just dig all up in it and slather it in there. What is that? Who taught you this? Yes, you need to detoxify your follicles and your hair. Whenever you buy my products, I actually teach you how to detoxify your scalp and hair at home with onions. Yeah. See, I told you guys I don't gatekeep. And you don't drink water. You better tell them, Willie. Tell them again. Say it louder for the people in the back. How do you expect your hair to be moisturized and hydrated if you don't drink water? Now let's break this down. Yes, some of this is in the book. Let's break this down. Your body is 80% water. And you telling me you drunk 2 of these, but you got your water in today? No, that's not in the book. That's whenever you get my products. Yeah, I can't give you everything. I mean, come on. Like, let's get it together. Right? You drunk 2 of these and was like, I got my water in today. But your body is made up of 80% water. Not to mention, you need to drink another 20% for your hair. Remember, I told you, your body is designed to win. That's a gimmick. Apples, listen, I'm gonna tell you this one time. If you don't know what you're doing You will mess up your body's pH balance by taking apple cider vinegar. Because y'all want to be out here listening to any and everybody. You are throwing off your microbiome layer. You are throwing off your scalp microbiome layer every time you literally do apple cider vinegar stuff. If you don't know what you're doing, because y'all want to be out here being chemists, because y'all want to do it yourself. Okay. How has that helped you? How has it helped you? Since you want to be out here doing it yourself, is your hair still brittle? Is it still falling out? Because y'all are chemists now, right? Y'all out here concocting fenugreek oil and making your own bandana oil and apple cider vinegar in this. How has it helped you? Huh? Oh, we quiet. Y'all don't understand the power of a lot of the things that y'all do. And then y'all want to be like, that didn't work for me. It wasn't addressing your issues. Keep listening to the people on this app. Y'all gonna be bald. You keep going. Keep going. Thank you. You need to address your issues from the inside, because the inside is the problem, not the outside. That's 10% of the problem. 10% of the problem is the fact that you let people rearrange your hair follicles, right? You out here using products that literally keep inflaming your hair follicles. You want to use heat tools. Just because it's set on 450 don't mean that that 450 was made for you. But you want to set your flat iron on hell and use it. The fact that y'all don't know how to properly relax hair, y'all relaxing scalp. That's another problem. So once again, how is that helping? Okay, I'm gonna just stay. All right. So we clear now. Keep messing with the apple cider vinegar on your scalp. Don't ask why your scalp is dry, why your pH is off. Okay, keep going. Keep going. So. It's okay. I'll try to post some of the clips. We eat processed food and high levels of sodium and wonder why everything is so dry. Come on, mister. Let's get it. You better tell them. Tell them again. Let me pin it. I'm going to pin it. Y'all want to blame the hair and the skin. My skin is just so dry. You don't drink water. You out here randomly taking stuff, talking about, oh, I'm over here taking Viviscal and I take Mary Ruth. Is it addressing your issues? Like I said, on my book app, I wrote the book for a reason. I got tired of people playing in our face. Hey, Dominique, a long time, baby. I got tired of people playing in our face. I got tired of people telling y'all all kind of misinformation. Oh, this is how you fix your hair, girl. It grew my hair down to my butt in like 2 weeks. Really? Really? Do they have your issues? Are they fighting your circle? Do I need to break out the circle again to show you that your body is the problem, not the hair? The hair is a symptom of a problem. Joint pains are a symptom of a problem. Your dry skin, a symptom of a problem. Your acne, a symptom of a problem. Let's talk about your teeth, because they're a symptom of a problem too. You know, if you're old enough to remember a Jerry curl, then you're old enough to remember the fact that they used to do root canals with metal, bridge work with metal. Yeah, your fillings had metal, or those caps had metal. You know those are a problem too, right? You know your braces. I know you want pretty teeth, but that metal, it's seeping into your blood. That metal is attacking your follicles. Yes, mercury. High levels of mercury lead to hair loss. Yeah. Not to mention some of y'all are right now listening to me with earbuds in your ears, right? Or y'all talk on the phone, you know, like this. Uh-huh. Or you got Bluetooth devices all through your house, smart TVs and iPads and laptops. You know, your air fryer and your microwave. Yeah. Uh-huh. Radiation. Yeah, love, radiation. Radiation is getting into your cells, which attacks your cells, and it actually is going to come out through your urine or your hair, and 9 times out of 10 is through your follicles. Yes, the fluoride, absolutely. You got to use better toothpaste. Uh-huh. Yeah, your water, you know, the water supply. That some of y'all are out here, I don't have hard water, but you have chemically processed water. And because of that, that also affects your hair. You also cook with aluminum foil. Yeah, you know, so you're just basically cooking the metal into your food. Yeah. Uh-huh. But once again, you want to tell me why your hair is coming out in this day and age. You over here protecting your peace, but you're not giving your body what it's asking for, huh? Yeah, but you wanted to know why your hair is coming out. Okay. Yeah. Keep telling me why you're fighting hair loss exactly. Because I told you this ain't your mama's version of alopecia. It's not. Each generation gets worse and worse and worse. Yeah, because I look at my mom's and I'm like, well, God, okay. But hers was hormonal. Hers was inflammation. So she was fighting 2 versions and didn't know it. Now that we know better, we do better. So what can we do? We're going to step one is we're going to download this book. Yeah, you're going to go to my website and get this book. This is just, we just not going to tussle about it. We going to get the book at this point because all of y'all are confused. Those who aren't confused, amen and hallelujah. But to the rest of y'all that are confused, we're going to get the book. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're going to like go to the website, download it, and then you're going to read it. And after you've read it, you're going to book an appointment with your GP, your endocrinologist, your dermatologist, your trichologist, whoever's going to give you blood work. And they're going to give you accurate blood work. You know, the ones that's in the back of the book. Yeah, we're going to get this. We're going to get this done. Right? And then you're going to book your appointment with a dermatologist or trichologist and a nutritionist that's worth their salt that can help you get your gut straight because your gut is the problem. That's what we're going to do. We're going to fix the gut. We're going to talk about how do you go to your website? The link is in my bio. Okay? Come on. I'm about to follow you, Willie Wilson. Yes. You better tell him. Right? The link is in my bio. It's to my website. DivasDollsDudes.com. DivasDollsDudes.com. Okay? And we're going to get some things done because you can't see your scalp. You can't see your scalp the way we see your scalp. And I guarantee you, if you're itching, digging, scratching, burning, all the things, your scalp is inflamed. I got it right here for TikTok. If you cannot read my energy, yeah, I'm a Capricorn. I told you I ain't got time to lie to you. We ain't got time for that. Look, I'm too busy out here trying to help y'all. Y'all need to understand that you need to be your best advocate. Oh, love. You're grouping it. Once again, I tell people, you cannot group everybody together. You need to find the people that's part of the 1%. You need to find the people that's part of the 1%. Your dermatologist does not know how to fix your gut. Your GP does not know how to fix your gut. Your endocrinologist does not know how to fix your gut. Your gastroenterologist can tell you there's a problem in the gut. It's a team. Your nutritionist can tell you how to fix your gut. The problem is the gut. Everybody has their lane. So when y'all say, I tell people all the time, your doctors are not here to cure you. They're here to treat the problem. That's the truth, right? But then you have those 1%ers that's like, oh no, we're not going down this road. Let's figure all of this out. That's who you need to be with. Yeah. You're welcome. Most people ain't trying to fix. If they fixed everybody's problem, then who's going to be on the medical system? I told you guys you're strategically designed to be here. I'm sorry. Like I try to tell you, somebody got to be collateral damage. Somebody. I'm sorry it had to be you. I'm really sorry. But now that you know better, you got to do better. You need to find the person that's going to be your best advocate and walk this hand in hand with you. And that's with any doctor you go to. My doctor kept telling me, oh, you just fat, diet and exercise. So fine, I don't need to talk to you. I need to go talk to my endocrinologist. And I absolutely love her. She was like, Brenda, let's just be honest. You have PCOS and you've had it since 15. I can't tell you when you're going to be through menopause. When you stop bleeding, you stop bleeding. That's when you're through menopause. Because you've had hormonal issues all your life. Boom, say less. Because at least I know what I'm fighting. Yeah. Correct. That's the best way to say that, Marbles. A patient cured is a customer lost. Absolutely. As long as you keep coming back. Because people expect dermatologists to fix their alopecia. First of all, dermatologists care about skin, not your hair. Okay? So what am I saying? That's why they came up with trichologists and hair loss practitioners. Because we can help you guys understand, right? Yes, we're trying to fix your hair loss, but you need to understand that it's an internal problem, not an external problem. So you could do all the red light therapy treatments, all the shots to the scalp. You could do PRP. You could do stem cells. You could do hair replacements. You could do all of these things, but that's 10% of the issue. You need to fix the 90%. And if your dermatologist ain't telling you that, if your trichologist ain't telling you that, if your GP ain't telling you that, if your endocrinologist ain't telling you that, then you need to find a new one. There's plenty of them out here. Find a new one. Because that is the problem. The problem is the fact that you ate your way here, so you need to eat your way out. And no, there's no nuke it situation. You're going to continue with hair loss until you fix the body. And like I said, the body has the capability of healing itself if you would just get out of the way. Because you're a part of the problem too. You know, the fact that you're inconsistent. Oh, we don't want to talk about you? Oh no, we're going to talk about you because you're part of the problem. You know your inconsistency. Oh, I'm going to eat a salad today, but then later on, I'm going to eat that double cheeseburger. Inconsistent. Oh, and once again, when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me too. Because it's not like the fact that I gave up sugar. Because if you haven't realized that sugar is the #1 problem in this country, then you're sleeping under a rock. Inflammation is really triggered by sugar. Especially the refined sugars, you know, the fructose, the sucralose, and all of these things, the cane sugar, the processed sugar, yeah, all of those things. And as a person who is still hooked on sugar right now, even though I'm a type 2 diabetic and my A1C is under control, I need to get off the sugar too. I got a damn bag of M&M's sitting right here in my face. So when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me too. We're not exempt from the situation. We're human. Just because we know better don't mean that we always do better. Do as I say, not as I do. That's the whole name of the game. But once again, you got to find that person that's going to be your best advocate. You got to get off the sugar. You got to change your diet. All of these things. And I know you don't want to hear that you can't eat meat, especially when you start eating for your blood type. You know that man-made thing, because eating for your blood type is a man-made thing. Have you not figured that out yet? Does it work? Yes, it does. But at the same time, when you're telling African American people, you know, the ones that are type O and type A, to eat meat, and meat is the problem, then I have a serious problem for eating for your blood type. Come on, Mr. Willie. We're going to have to do a live together or something, because you out here dropping them gems too. People don't want to change. You have become what's the definition to insanity? What's the definition to insanity? Doing the same thing, expecting different results. The definition of insanity. Don't necessarily mean you're insane, but you are. Oh, I'm going to keep eating the way that I eat and I'm going to lose weight. Oh, I'm going to keep doing the, like, you know, this, but I'm going to exercise. No, you're not. No, you're not. I once read this book, and forgive me for, because I'm about to really cuss this morning, because that's the name of the book. But the book is called How to Unfuck Yourself. It's literally the name of the book. And if you haven't read it, you need to read it. And in that book, it literally says it's either you're willing to do something or you're not willing to do something. There's no gray area. And what I have learned about taking care of your hair and taking care of this body, it's either I'm in the journey or I'm not. There's no subpar gray area. I got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. No, it's either you're in it or you're not. Like I said, make time for your wellness or sit in your illness. There's no in between. There's no gray area. It's either you're in the journey or you're not in the journey. Period. No comma. Period. So you either gonna fix it or you gonna stand here and, you know, be and moan about it. Yes! Come on, Mr. Willie. Good morning, Miss Weezy. Huh? And we do hair. Look, nobody thought that me eating that food would affect my hair. Because you like, okay, the food, okay, yeah, it's giving my body what it needs. I'm eating and I'm liking all the things. But we don't realize that the things you eat are either supplying nutrients or it's not. And 9 times out of 10 in this day and age, it's not. Once again, back in the day, you know, when we used to shuck the peas and, you know, actually do our own gardening and whatnot, we had real food. This food, no, it's not. And who would have, nobody wants to make the connection that your food has everything to do with your blood, has everything to do with your hair. Because we don't connect the two. Hair is hair. That's the stuff that you see. Let me use the right shampoos. Let me use the right conditioners. Let me pile all this grease and stuff on top of my scalp, and it's going to fix all the problems. Is it fixed your problem yet? Has it? Has it fixed your problem? Are you still suffering with brittle hair? Are you still having hair loss? Because you haven't associated the fact that you have a nutritional deficiency disease? Or your hormones? Or your autoimmune disease? Yeah, I know. Once again, you never would have thought that would affect your hair, but it does. And so now I'm out here shedding light to it, which is why I wrote the book. And it's 20 pages of in your face, just the same way I'm talking to you. It's the exact way I wrote it. I wrote it just the way I'm talking to you. In your face, no jelly, because y'all get enough people pacifying your emotions and all this other stuff. Yes, genetically modified. You get enough people on this app pacifying your emotions and all your crazy. I'm giving it to you raw. Your problem is your gut. Your problem is the fact that you're nutritionally deficient. Your problem is the fact that you don't want to have a real conversation, a hard conversations with your medical providers. That's the problem. And it's going to continue. You may get a little something. You may get a little hair strain here or there, you know, that's going to act right. But I guarantee you in about 2 weeks, it's going to go right back to the the falling out phase because you're interrupting the cycle. How do you like Yucca? Right? I told you. I told you that the stuff that you put on your body is affecting your skin, directly affects the blood, directly affects the hair. I told you the shampoos that you're using, you know, the ones that are advertised to you. And even the ones that are not advertised to you. Oh, okay, once I gotta prove it to you. Okay, hold on, please. Please hold. Because y'all, you know, y'all like show and tell. So let me just go ahead and show you, you know. So y'all like to tell me y'all use Olaplex. You mean this? This right here? That has this dot right here? That's rated number 7. You know, this one? This is the one that's Olaplex, right? That's the one that you're using. You know, the ones that, oh yeah, if you got curly hair and breakage and bondage and it's doing all the things. That product, right? Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me go, because I got to get some of the ones that y'all like. Hold on. Please hold. And this one I was actually kind of upset about because I supported them for a while. But once again, I told you guys, once I realized, you out. You know, this one that has 2 of the issues. Huh? You know, this one. Okay. No, I just used the free one. And I use it on food too, because you know y'all eat food. This, you know, those glory foods. Oh, those foods right there. Now I found this rice, which is rated excellent. Look, I even scanned my water. Look, I tell you, when I tell you I use the app, I use the app. Oh, y'all like to tell me about this brand right here too. This brand right here. Good morning. Huh? That's rated, you know, because of this ingredient right here. These are the brands that you told me. Oh, well, Brandy is doing all of the things, right? Yeah. Take it with you everywhere. Right? Oh, you mean this brand right here? This one? Huh? And what I love about the app is if you scroll to the bottom, it'll give you a better version of what you should probably look for. That's rated better based off ingredients. So like I said, I went and got those old school ingredients when I formulated my products. You know, the ones we had back in the day when quality was actually quality and we're not out here about quantity. See, they're designed to move quantity, not quality. All right, app Yucca, Y-U-K-A. Y as in yo-yo, U as in umbrella, K as in kangaroo, A as in apple. Let's go. So when I tell you, like I told you, I don't gatekeep. I don't spare anybody's feelings because you guys need help. Now you got all these new age stylists telling you, oh, you need a steam treatment. This what we doing? I told you I don't spare stylists feelings anyway because they're part of the problem too. So everybody needs a steam treatment, huh? Has it helped you with your steam treatments? You're welcome, love. I told you, my job is to expose you to the truth. It's what you do with it after that. That's on you. My job is to expose you to the fact that you are being lied to. Yeah, my husband look at me like I'm crazy. I can't go grocery shopping with him because he look at me like I'm crazy too. They pay for that steamer. It's doing more for your face than it's doing for your hair. But y'all look real good on camera though. Y'all look real good on camera. So let's talk about it. We're going to describe this. And excuse me, Mr. Willie, but or if you know Willie. We gonna describe this in verses of legs because this is something that we all understand. Close your legs, open your legs, you know, that type of thing. Y'all look really good on camera getting these steam treatments. You know, the ones that they told y'all have 4C hair, which I told you before, there's no such thing as 4C hair. From New Orleans, baby. So, if you have high porosity hair, your legs are wide open. Your legs is what's called your cuticles. Your cuticle is supposed to open and close to let moisture in and out. Okay? So, what ends up happening is that y'all people who have high porosity hair, y'all prone to y'all hair being dry, breakage, brittle, things of this nature, your legs are open. You need to learn how to close your legs. Okay? That means you need to go get cryotherapy. You need to do cooling treatments. You need to be shampooing your scalp and hair with warmer to colder water, not hot water. So somebody asked me earlier today, how do I do my cryotherapy? I get an ice beanie. An ice beanie like they put on the scalp for like people who have anxiety and cancer to save their hair follicles. Yeah, I just slap one on my scalp and I just kind of do a little rubbing situation here to make sure that the ice is getting to my follicles, you know, to calm it down. Yeah, okay? That's what you need to be doing. Because outside of that, you're not doing nothing with hot. Matter of fact, you're actually ruining the cuticle even more, which is why your hair looks frizzy. Not to mention the fact that y'all actually shampoo scalp. You're supposed to shampoo the scalp, not the hair. That's a whole different situation. Yeah, shampoo is not for your hair. It's for your scalp. That, once again, yeah, I don't know who taught y'all these things, but they didn't taught y'all wrong. All right. So, you need to learn how to close your legs. And closing your legs means cooler stuff. That means colder water, warm to tepid water, ice therapy. There is a steam on the steamer that's for cold. Maybe try that one, not the hot one. Now, for the other people, you know, the one that has medium porosity hair, you know, you're cutesy. You cross your legs at the ankles. Y'all understand the assignment. Your hair knows how to open and close so that you know you're crossing your legs. It lets the moisture in and then it traps it in. It lets the moisture in and it traps it in. Yes, you guys understand the assignment. Now, for y'all low porosity people, you know, the one that got a chastity belt on and that the grace of God could not get in between those cuticles. That's how tight your cuticles are. You need steam treatments. You need hot water. You're the one who needs to be put up under the conditioner, the heat with the conditioner on. Okay? We understand the assignment now? Y'all out here getting all these doggone, you want your hair to be moisturized, use a steam treatment when you just need to simply just drink you some doggone water. How about that? How about that? What's the name? It's coming from Divas, Dolls, Dudes Hair Salon. Divas, Dolls, and Dudes. If you downloaded, if you got your paid for your book and you haven't received it, send me the email with your full name or a DM with your full name and your email address that you used. You're welcome, love. I told you I'm here to help you guys understand. See, when I liken it to legs, people understand because it's a visualization. You see, feel me? All right. Like I said, my job is to expose you guys to the truth. The truth is that you will continue to suffer with hair loss in this day and age if you don't fix the gut. The gut and the food is the problem. The fact that you are walking around here nutritionally deficient. Y'all so busy worried about the people over in Africa and how they look and why they malnutritious that you have a problem right here. Right here. Come on, Mr. Willie. They tell them again, Mr. Willie. You don't have a dandruff problem. You're dehydrated. I try to tell them all the time. They be like, how do I fix dandruff and dry scalp? Drink water. Stop rubbing all these oils up on your head. It's not doing nothing. Beauty starts within. I'm going to say that again. Beauty starts within. Okay? Simple, right? You are what you eat. Yes, I know. I know. We don't like to hear these things, but this is the truth of this day and age. Like, you used to hear stuff when people used to say that to you back in the day, and you would be like, what are you talking about? Your roosters are coming home to roost. Yes, this is what this means. 1,000%. Because we don't, let me tell you, we pay thousands to keep dead stuff looking good. I'm giving you all of my cliches. We pay thousands to keep dead stuff looking good. Yes, love. When your hair comes up out your head, it's dead. It's a plant. I told you guys. Your body is a plant. Give it the water it needs, the sunlight it needs, the proper soil it needs, the proper nutrients it needs, and guess what happens? Guess what happens? By golly, your hair grows. Because your body is actually getting what it's asking for. In order for you to know what it's asking for, though, you got to get accurate blood work. And like I said, no, I don't mean those little petty tests that your GP likes to get you. If you're not asking for a real test, understand you will continue to sit in the illness that you're suffering with. I know. I like to hurt people's feelings, so sorry, not sorry, because you guys need to be exposed to the truth. You have enough people on this app lying to you, so I'll be the one over here, in my corner telling you guys the truth. You're welcome. Now, I'm going to hit you with one other thing. And this may ruin Thanksgiving for a lot of y'all. I recommend my book, Erica. The tests are in the back of the book. 16 here and 4 here. Click the link in my bio. Grab your copy. Yes. It's cheaper than a Chipotle bowl. I literally give you about a good like $5,000 worth of information, and it's $10. But once again, my job is to expose you. I'm the person that I lead you to the water. I'm not going to force you to drink. Nope. I told you, you're either in this journey or you're not. It's either you're going to make time for your wellness or you're not. That is not a me problem. That's a you problem. And you need to figure out what you going to do for you. Because how can you say, I'm over here protecting my peace and numskadabub, and you're not giving your body what it's asking for? So you're protecting your peace, but you're causing your body to be chaotic? How does that work? How does that work? You over here, num yo horenge kyo, and you out here not giving your body trace minerals that it's asking for. So once again, how are you protecting your peace? To protect your peace means to protect the inner peace, which means also all the organs that supply it. How are you protecting your peace when you don't want to deal with your trauma? How are you protecting your peace when you don't want to deal with your internal issues? Because all of that stems from the fact that you don't want to deal with you, but you want to be over here protecting your peace. See how one thing leads to the other? Your trauma causes you to react and do the things that you do. And because of that, you don't want to do the things you're supposed to do. Yeah. But you protecting your peace though. But you're not giving your body what it's asking for. Once again, how does that work? Exactly. You protecting your peace, but you can't sleep at night because you're missing magnesium. You know, the magnesium that's keeping your heart valves, pumping. Your hair cannot properly grow because the energy that would be diverted towards said hair is trying to keep your heart alive. It's trying to keep your lungs functioning. It's trying to keep you from getting neuropathy. It's trying to keep your organs surviving. So it can't do what it's supposed to do because you're not doing what you're supposed to do by giving it what it's asking you for. Yeah, I know. Once again, this ain't your mama's version of alopecia. So you're fighting your doctors, you're fighting metal, you're fighting radiation, you're fighting other environmental factors, right? You're fighting the food industry, the pharmaceutical industry. And you want to know why your hair is coming out your head? I mean, make it make sense. I know you probably didn't think all of that had anything to do with anything, but it does. It has everything to do with everything. So I have a client who works for the FDA. I absolutely love her. She's actually a lawyer for the FDA. So I asked her, I said, how can you defend the people that keep us sick? You know what she said? Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess what she said, because it hits differently when you hear it. You choose to eat that food. You chose to eat that food. She said, I don't eat that food. You chose to eat that food. I need you to see how powerful that is when you say it. Say it out loud. You chose to eat that food. You know, the one that the FDA just approved that you can have a certain amount of rat feces in your food? You know, that food. You know, the food that they said that it's okay for you to have pus and infection in your food? Yeah, we didn't choose to be lied to, but it comes with the territory. Like I said, I'm the one out here not lying to you. I just exposed you to the fact that you are being lied to. And once you know, it hits differently. It really does. Like I told you, when they told me I'm a diabetic, not because I eat sugar, but because I eat meat. Are you kidding me? What do I eat? Oh my God, I eat so many things, and I actually enjoy food now, guys, because I don't have to season it up and make it taste like something. Back in the day, we didn't have to do that. Chicken was chicken. You could have fried it up with just a little bit of flour and boom, and it had flavor. Now you got to have so many herbs and spices and marinade to make it taste like something. You may have to clear your cache and then go back in. Clear your cache and then go back in. So what do I eat? I eat plant-based. I still eat fish, but some fish, not all fish, because a lot of fish have mercury in it, especially the bigger fish. So I eat trout, I eat crab, I eat vegetables like, whole broccoli, eggplant, squash, zucchini, cucumbers. I love this stuff called actual veggies, and it's like beets and quinoa. And when I tell you I enjoy food now, I get excited to eat. It's not real food. You might as well smell the apple and pray that it's not genetically modified. Smell the cheeseburger that you're about to eat and eat air, because that's about how much nutritional value you're actually getting from it. My job is to expose you to the fact that you're being lied to by everybody. And before somebody says in my chat, because they always want, let me go ahead and address it. You're spending the money anyway. When you sign up as a client, what do you get? Oh, you get all of this knowledge that I have. You know, you get exposed to me. I'm a be your like best advocate. I'm gonna be like, so every time I see you, did you go to the doctor yet? Did you go to the doctor yet? Did they get blood work? What did they say? How are we fixing it? What did you eat today? How much water are you drinking? Did you eat fiber today? Like, that's me. I'm a pusher. I push you. I push you to be better. And if I gotta send you texts, I'll send you texts too. I'll have no problem with it. I'll push you to be better. Because if everybody around you is doing bad and you're the only one that's doing good, you're not building up the community. But once again, each one has to teach one. So that's why I can tell you about the person that literally was on 18 pills and now she's down to 4 herbs. Why? Based off of something that I said. Now, what did I tell her? I honestly can't tell you because once again, I can't remember the whole conversation. But this is why I tell you, I don't lie to you because I'm not going to remember the lie I told you. So I might as well tell you the truth. But yeah, but I push you to be better because I know this journey. All right. No worries, love. So my job is to expose you to the fact that all the industries have their hand in their pocket and you're spending the money anyway. Yeah, there was one absolutely 1,000%, right? So you're either going to spend the money with your doctors and the pharmaceutical companies, or you're going to spend it on getting your body right and getting the right test so that you can eat better. But either way, you're spending the same amount of money. Either way you look at it, you're spending the same amount of money. Because it's so expensive to eat healthy. Is it really? It's expensive to be sick too, ain't it? Either way, it's expensive. Either way. So which one you gonna do? You either gonna be healthy or you gonna be unhealthy. But either way, it's expensive. It don't matter which way you go. It don't. Once again, my job is to expose you to the fact that you have been lied to. And there are some tests that you need to be getting so that you can figure out why the body is misfiring. I even talk about your inconsistency because that's part of the problem too. I told you I don't have no cut cards. I don't, because I don't have cut cards with me. If I gotta hold myself accountable, I gotta hold you accountable too. No, I'm trying to get on YouTube. It's okay. It's like, I don't know if it's a traumatic thing, but I'm trying to get me on YouTube or whatever. All right, hold on. Let me help you out. All right. So this is my website. This is my TikTok site. We're going to click the link that's right here. When you click that link, it's going to take you here. Welcome to the difference. You're going to close that X at the top and it should look like this. You're going to click on this tab right here called products. Once you click on products, book products that actually do work. If you want your hair to be moisturized, I suggest you grab those products, right? And then once you add it to the cart, we just want one book. You'll know you added it to the cart because you'll see this little pink screen pop up. Click pay, download it. We tired of people out here telling us, oh, this Bantana oil gonna fix your hair. If you're 90% healthy, you'll see some results. Remember what I said, your hair is strategically designed to grow 1/4 of an inch to 2 inches depending on your epigenetics, right? No, massaging your scalp for 2 hours is not going to make you grow more hair. This is a lie. Because one, you're spreading the inflammation, especially if you're using a mechanical tool. For 2 hours, yeah, this is why your head hurts. That is a lie. Massage your scalp each day, 10 to 20 minutes. You could do it while you're on the toilet in the morning. It's actually relaxing. You could do it right before you go to bed. If you're about to stress out and spaz out or whatever the word that y'all want to use today, just massage your scalp. Increase blood flow. Stop trying to take things to increase blood flow, when simply massaging your scalp will actually increase blood flow. A month. It's designed to do that. If your body is healthy. So for instance, let's say it's designed to grow 1/4 of an inch per month normally, right? In a normal body, you would see that. But when your body is unhealthy, you're not going to see that. And that's the part that I'm trying to get you guys to understand. Your hair does grow. The reason why you can't see it is because you're unhealthy. So the body is stripping it. The moment you get the growth, it's stripping it from you because it needs something that is growing. So for instance, you don't give your body no iron, no zinc, no copper, no selenium, no chromium. It takes it from your hair. You don't give your body no water. It takes it from your scalp and your skin. You don't give your body no magnesium, no copper, no glucosamine, no chondroitin. It takes it from your bones. Your body is designed to win. It's trying to keep you alive. Oh, welcome. We'll see you when you get back, love. Go to bed. Thanks for tuning in. Get you some sleep. And remember, you are what you eat. You ever notice when you go on vacation, you guys actually lose weight? I don't know about y'all, but every time I go on a cruise, a trip, wherever, I lose weight. And then when I get back to America, I started gaining weight. Oh, no, you are back. Okay. Right? I was like, what is... And it's because of the food. And y'all don't put 2 and 2 together. You just think, oh, because I was having fun and I was out here protecting my peace, that, you know. You a skinny mini already? Congratulations. Most of us are inflamed. Yeah. It's because of your food. You so busy worried about them over there in other countries, you got problems right here. When your food is not allowed in 15 countries. 15! But you never would have stopped and thought that that was affecting your hair, huh? Whenever you mess up the growth cycle, so you have phases. I like to use plain English. I don't like catagen, telogen, y'all don't understand what that means. There's a growing phase. There is a resting phase. And there's a falling out phase. All right? Because these are the basic phases. Whenever you mess up a phase or you don't give your body what it's asking for, you're messing up the natural cycle. So because of that, your hair starts to fall out. Because you're messing up the natural flow of how things work. Because you're not giving your body what it's asking for. 1000%. You go to the islands and you get less bloaty and less, right, because it's farm to table. Did you guys know that there's no such thing as expiration dates outside of America? Like, I'm telling you guys what I know. There's no such thing as expiration dates outside of America. I think possibly London probably has. I think somebody said London has a little bit. But for the most part, they don't exist outside of America. Because you know what's expiring? The food is not expiring. It's the chemicals. That's why your packaging gets all bloated and stuff like that. Yeah, that's not normal. Once again, these are things that we have normalized. That's not normal. Yes, 1000%. We have normalized these things. Oh, girl, aches and pains. I'm just getting old. No, not when you got people on the other side of the world that's 89 and they move like they 36. They look young. They move young. That is a thing that this country has thrust upon you. Oh, that's just a sign of old age. No, it's not. Stop normalizing that. The things that y'all should not normalize, y'all normalize. And the things that you should normalize, y'all don't normalize. It's just ass backwards, which is why this country is as screwed up as it is. Because we normalize the wrong things. That's my life. Do with that information as you will. Thank you for those who hung in with me, because I just exposed you to the truth. That is my job. My job is to expose you to the fact that your body is a symptom of a bigger problem internally. Your hair is a symptom of a problem. Your aches and pains is a symptom of a problem. Okay? Come on, Antonia. Yeah. And if you did not know, dementia, type 3 diabetes, it's because the brain is swollen from inflammation, that's why you can't remember anything. So those who have foggy brain, it's not because you literally forgot. It's because you have a blood sugar imbalance. And it's going to lead to dementia. Yeah, because your brain is inflamed. It's not a sign of old age. It's not. That's what they want you to believe. Oh, I dig. So once you start really tuning in, right? Like I said, I was like, okay. People told me a long time ago, Brandy, you need to really watch the movie What the Health. But I wasn't ready to receive what they were saying to me. Like, I hear you, but it's like you're like a mom. You know how your mom be like, don't go to that brick wall. It's a brick wall. Don't hit the brick wall. It's a brick wall. And then you go discover that it's a brick wall because you got to hit it. That was me. I'm one of those kids. Like, I need to go discover that it's a brick wall. So because of that, and I know my personality, right? I'm a person who likes to dig. You tell me don't dig, I'm going to dig. And I wanted to know, why do I have PCOS and how can I fix it? Do I have PCOS because I have diabetes, or do I have diabetes because I have PCOS? And because of that, once I sat down. One of my clients said, Brandy, for real, you need to watch What the Health. I said, you know what? I'm ready to receive what you're saying to me, because there's something wrong. And you can't just tell me that I am the way I am because you grew up that way, or because of trauma, or because your body is doing. No, there is a rhyme and a reason. Because I'm a why person, I want to know the why behind the what. And there's a why behind everything. So I started digging. And digging just leads you like down this rabbit hole. Like, it's a rabbit hole and it goes deep. And then I became a hair loss practitioner, and I understood, oh, so you mean to tell me this whole time that my body is the problem, not necessarily the fact of what I eat. But no, I didn't understand that the two were connected. You give your body the nutrients it needs, the sunlight it needs, all of these things. And once you start digging, it's like, oh, you realize how everything is connected. There's no one thing on that in your body that happens that doesn't affect the next system. So when I tell you it's your digestive system, it's not just your digestive system. It's your digestive system, your respiratory system, your endocrine system, your circulatory system, your nervous system. Everything affects something in the body, and it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So yes, when it's just your gut, it's not just your gut. It's every other system that misfires because your gut is the problem. So yeah, I just started digging, and I like to dig. And then because I'm like, ooh, this is why this and this is why that. And then when you start connecting stuff, you like, oh my God, y'all been lying to me the entire time. If I would have just stayed away from the meat and the boudin and the gumbo and the okra, like I wouldn't be here. So you mean to tell me you've been targeting me this entire time? You love my on the Vegas nerve? I know, because all of it's connected. But they don't tell you that. Did they tell you that it was your vagus nerve that's the problem? Or your hypothalamus nerve? Or your lymphatic system is the problem? No, they don't tell you that. They just, here's a pill. All right, we see you in 3 months. I don't know why people trust me. I mean, maybe because I'm honest. And then there's always confirmations in my chat. There's always somebody that proves me right. 9 times out of 10, sometimes a doctor will pop into my chat. Like today, I don't know if it's a Willie Wilson, who that cosmetology instructor like popped into my chat. There's always people who literally give me confirmations on everything that I'm literally saying, because you see the signs. You just don't know what it is. Oh, my neck hurt. Your neck hurt just ain't, one of those things. It's a reason behind your neck hurting. Yeah, did you sleep wrong? Did everything is connected. So I think that I'm just different. I'm going to say it that way. God gave me this journey for a reason. And I tell people all the time, my mom told me, and I tell people, your life, your testimony is the answer to somebody else's prayers if you're willing to share. And I'm just willing to share because I like to talk, as you can see. And crazy enough, I'm an introvert. I'm really not an extrovert. A lot of people think that I'm an extrovert. I'm an introvert with extrovert tendencies. But when I'm trying to share information, because it's like, damn, if I knew this, if I would have known this information 6 years ago, I don't think I would be where I am now. Like, I know I would not be where I am now. I would probably have way more hair on my head. Not to say that I'm bald, but I would still have way more hair on my head if I would have just listened and would have did it 6 years ago. So now that I know, I'm helping you guys out. Thank you, love. We need to be exposed to this. And like I said, I kind of liken it to the fact that, you know how they say, if you don't want us to know, put it in a book. Well, now if you don't want us to know, put it on the internet, because we don't like to read. Most people don't like to do their own research. They want to be spoon-fed everything. And that's fine, because we don't know where to search. So that's why I tell people, I don't put everything that I talk about, I touch on it in my book. But it's for you to take this book and literally, come on down. I always have new clients, right? It's for you to take this book and to start doing your research. It's to expose you to the fact that this ain't your mama's version of hair loss anymore. It's to expose you to the fact that you've been lied to left, right, and center. And it's to expose you to the things that are really causing your hair to come out in this day and age. Yeah, I really like talking to people though. That's why I think I'm not on YouTube, because YouTube, I gotta have so many people like, and stuff like that. All right, you found the email. Yes. Yeah, I could see that. And before you get on me, I know I shouldn't be drinking out of a plastic bottle, but my husband has a vendor that sells water. And you know what she said the problem is? She said the problem is not the fact that it's in the plastic bottle. The problem comes in the fact that when you leave the plastic in the heat, like, you know how we'll leave the bottle in the car or whatever, and the heat expands the plastic, and then that activates the particles in the plastic into your water. She said it's not really the fact that you literally have it, the plastic. It's the fact that we like to cold heat, and you're activating the plastic. Yeah, me too. Like, it's just something about hearing that, yeah, it's something about hearing that plastic crumble. Like, I feel like I got one in today. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Yeah, see? See, once again, I tell you guys, when I expose to the truth, I let you guys know. And see, you got some, D is over here saying, yeah, she right. It's the heat in the plastic. That's why they always, like, when they ship your water, it's always in a, like, room temperature or cold thing. Container. Thank you. I need to go get them done. I really do. Thank you. But I think that's why people trust me, because a lot of people are out here trying, like, I told y'all I sell products. You saw me do this, right? But did you hear me say, oh, go buy da-da-da-da and go do all those things? No, because that's not the problem. This is 10% of the problem. 90% is this. So you need to understand this. And I think that's why people buy my products, because they realize that, oh, she's the truth. If she's out here telling me about I need to fix my body, then you trust me with my products. That's why I don't advertise. I mention them. When you ready, you'll come up over here and get quality. I tell people all the time too, I'm like, did Jimmy Choo advertise to you? Did Michael Kors and them advertise to you? Tory Burch, Ferragamo, Fendi, not Fenty, because Fenty advertises to y'all. But for the most part, no. You saw them in an ad. You saw them like here and there. Same thing with my products. You see me hold them. You'll see me use them in the videos and stuff. But I'm not out here being like, yes, girl, come over here and get this because it's going to get you right. We're not doing that. Y'all have enough of that on this app. They right here. When you ready, they right here. And those who use my products, they're like, girl, we're not going back. Okay, well, hey. When you've been exposed to quality, that's what you expect. Quality every time. But we like quantity because it's cheaper. And you can use more of it because it's cheap. Quality, you don't need to use a lot because it's quality. Less is more. So when y'all ready, just hit up the website. I got 2 orders to fill right now, so please do not be mad at me. I was at the camper yesterday. I will literally be filling them tomorrow. So don't be yelling at me, but they're on their way. Okay? So that's my live. You sent your... Okay. Let's go. So that's my live for today. My job is to expose you to the truth. Yes, absolutely. And the right kind of water. I saw somebody saying earlier in the chat, and I was not ignoring you, alkaline water. Well, here's the problem. Y'all want to eat an alkaline diet. I'm not opposed to it. I'm really not. The problem, if they're genetically modifying your food, how do you really know that you're eating a real alkaline diet? That's the question. If you're out here eating genetically modified food, bioengineered food, because now they're doing it to your broccoli, your cucumbers, your tomatoes, are you really eating a true alkaline diet if it's genetically modified or bioengineered? If you're not getting your food from the farmer's market, the Amish market, directly from the farms, then you're not, in my mind, once again, you're not truly eating an alkaline diet. Because if they're flooding your grocery stores with genetically modified crap, how are you eating a true alkaline diet? Once again, just my brain working. That's just how my brain works. Once again, I'm the why behind the what person. So alkaline water. Once again, It's made by Coca-Cola and those guys. The same people that's out here, putting all the sugar and the processed sugar in your stuff. Water should not have ingredients. So is it true alkaline water? You see where I'm going? They know y'all going to buy because this is healthier. This is healthier. Not saying it's not, but you have to do your research on if it's really what it says it is. Y'all gotta do your research. Does that make sense? Coconut water from the trees is so good. Yes, I support coconut water 1,000% because whenever I get a Charlie horse, my potassium's low. I'm gonna go get me some real coconut water. I down that coconut water, baby, understand, I don't got no more Charlie horses, no muscle cramps, nervous, none of that. Whenever I get a cramp, coconut water, here I come. I try to drink at least one a day. One coconut water a day. Thank you, love. Yeah, I could believe that. I really can believe, because it's hydrating, right? And you're getting real coconut water, not the one that got pineapple and mango and strawberries. And once again, you got to do your research on the junk, because they see coconut water, you just buy coconut water. No, it don't taste good. The best stuff for you don't taste good. I'm sorry. Once again, it's a taste buds thing. But now I feel like my food is starting to taste good. Yes, absolutely, D. Yeah, but see, we don't have coconut trees here. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're like in those countries that, like, for real, did you guys know that there's such a thing as black pineapple? When you live in these countries that get this really fresh, really organic fruit, like we were in Mexico, me and my mom was like, no, I don't eat pico de gallo because it's gonna give me stomach acid problems. I said, Mom, eat the pico de gallo, right? She ate it and was like, oh my God, I don't have any indigestion. Exactly. Because we don't eat real, like, pico de gallo here. We eat Tex-Mex. That's that little craziness that they want to let y'all believe that's real Mexican food. It's not real Mexican food. Real Mexican food do not give you heartburn and indigestion. It does not. That's, once again, the chemically processed stuff. So you have to learn. Like, I did not know there was such a thing as black pineapple. And I said, Mom, eat this. She's like, no, that's gonna give me. I said, Mom, eat it. She ate it and was like, oh my God, that is so good. Exactly. Like, outside this country, like, the food is so much better, so much fresher. But by the time they get it shipped in here, processed, and done all the things to it, they done stripped all of the nutrients out of your food. It's straw. Like, the very cheese that y'all like to eat is compressed wood chips. It's not even cheese. It's not even cheese. They're finding plastic and metal and wood in your stomach. How are you getting this? I'm pretty sure you're not chewing on plastic. I'm pretty sure you're not chewing on wood. I'm pretty sure you're not chewing on metal. It's in your food. Now, I don't know. I don't know about the block cheese. I don't know. But that sprinkle cheese, you know, the ones that sprinkle, y'all like to sprinkle stuff on. Hi, St. Lucia. I love St. Lucia. I got some of the best sawfish in St. Lucia. It was so good. It was so good. So good. I need to get out this country. My happy place is not in this country. I'm so much happier outside this country. But no, you got to do your research on, like I said, my job is to expose you. I'm exposing you. No, I got a viewer request. How do you see that? Where is it? Oh, is it this little button right here? I see it.
There you are.
Hi.
Hello. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not camera ready. I got on a bonnet.
Girl, that's okay.
So but listen, I wanted to come on. Yours has been one of the greatest finds for me. I was originally, I mean, I saw it originally, I think on the For You page, maybe on my For You page. And the first time I saw you, I was like, um um but then I gave it another chance and you come with the goods. I'm gonna tell you, I don't like what you're saying because here's why. It makes me accountable for what I'm doing.
Yes.
And some of the stuff you said, like see the movie, what was that?
What the hell?
What the Hell? Yes, I'm scared to watch it because I feel like I'll never eat again. But um, I'm excited to watch it, just because I know it's necessary. It's necessary. So I thank you for sharing that title and all your information, and making me accountable, making all of us who listen to you accountable for what what we put in and on our bodies. So thank you, sis. Appreciate you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes,
You're
ma'am.
welcome.
So thank you for the invite requests. But enjoy your day. I just wanted to hop on and say that, and you have inspired me. You have inspired me to do better.
Well, that's what I'm supposed to do. It's all
Yeah.
about doing better. That's
Yeah.
that's all we can honestly do.
Yeah. So yes, thank you. All right. Enjoy your day.
All right, love. Have a good day.
You too. Thanks. Bye bye.
Bye bye. You asked me what brand of coconut water do I drink? I Goya. Hello. B. I don't know what happened to D, but okay. Miss Barbara Ann.
Barbara Ann is here. Hello.
Hi, Miss Barbara Ann.
All right, all right. I'm excited about I went on download the book and trying to try to show my face. Out here I am right here. Yes. This is my hair loss journey right here. And I do drink a lot of water.
Okay.
And I proclaim to eat healthy, chicken, fish, and a lot of vegetables, broccoli, greens, collard greens, cabbages, and practically, no fried food. And I am 68, and I work out. I walk. I walk at least 5 miles every day,
Ooh.
and proud military, so that's just in me. And I feel good. It's just this right here. It's what I'm hoping and praying that God will, through your class and your information, be able to get some new hair growth.
Okay. You're welcome. So the it's like I said, I tell people all the time, like when you're in the journey, you really do need to have someone, and this goes to everybody, you really need to have someone who is willing to walk with you hand in hand, a trichologist, a dermatologist, a hair loss practitioner, or even a stylist that understands hair loss, because you cannot see what we see. And the biggest thing is that you guys really need to get your scalp scoped. And when you get your scalp scoped, then you understand, like, hey, okay, I still got some follicles open, or are all my follicles closed and I have what I have? And that's the biggest tussle. Everybody wants to know, like, can I regrow my hair? But if your follicles are closed, you just trying to keep the 8 hairs we got on our head. You know what I mean? So I'm glad you actually found, you got the book and you're on the right journey, right?
Right. Yes. Thank you for being there, for being here for us.
We need help. Like I said, my job is to expose you to the truth.
Okay then. Well, I'm receiving it.
All right, Miss Barbara Ann, we gonna check on you. Make sure you all right.
All right, roger that. Thank you.
You're welcome, love. Have a good day.
Same to you. Out.
Hello. Antonia, you're welcome. Mom Twinkies, can you still not hear me? User 2266. I don't know what happened to you. We'll come back. Okay, cool. So, well, thank you guys for coming up and telling me I'm helping you guys. I really do appreciate it. Oh, got it. I really do appreciate you guys for just, like I said, stopping and listening to me. And I appreciate knowing that you guys are, taking it seriously. Like, that just kind of does my heart good. Like I said, my journey was just my journey. I didn't expect it to, to be all of this, but I'm kind of, glad that I could actually help you guys. That's the biggest thing. My job is, I'm just trying to help you guys. Okay. So that's my live for today. If you have not grabbed your copy of Alopecia, The Unapologetic Truth, the link is in my bio. Once again, I understand why creators have 2 phones. The link right here. That link is going to take you to my website. It's okay. Where you can download your copy and make sure that you actually read it. I drop a lot of gems in this book. Okay? Same thing like how I do on this app. I drop a lot of gems. I be trying to help you guys out here in these streets. Stop buying all that craziness. It's not fixing the problem. The problem is internal, not external. And I understand we pay a lot of money to keep dead stuff looking good. So please make sure that you are out here using quality products. If you're not going to come up over here and invest, totally fine. Once again, I don't gatekeep. Make sure you're using the app so you can find something that's at least a better quality. And that it actually works for what you got going on. Okay? Drink water, massage your scalp, do better. That's all the time I got today. I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have a great Sunday on purpose. And now that you've been exposed to the truth. Oh, thank you, love. Now that you guys have been exposed to the truth, it's up to you. It's kind of like, the call of Christ. It's either you're going to accept or you're not going to accept. That's kind of how I liken that. It's either you're going to be in this journey or you're not in this journey. Well, I'm going to try to get on YouTube. Okay, we're going to try it again. I'm going to try. So as soon as I get, I think I'm already on YouTube. I just got to figure out what my name is. I will share it with you guys. And all of my subscribers that are over here, or not subscribers, but all of my followers over here, go over there and we can subscribe. Okay? So that way I'm talking to you here and I'm talking to you there, because once again, there's a lot, y'all ask me about a lot of things, and there's a lot of things I cannot say on this app because you know they filter. They filter. So on YouTube, it's no cut cards. I can say what I want to say and how I want to say it, but on this app, you can't do that. Oh, there's nothing that happens by accident. You were meant to be here. Nothing happens by accident. You were meant to be here. All right? Thank you for letting us come. And I achieved my goal. Thank you guys. Once again, I'm going to post like how much I actually paid from this app, because I swear y'all think I be getting paid. I really honestly don't. I would love to get paid, but you know, I think the reward comes into the fact that I'm actually out here helping you guys. And we'll take it from there. Have a great day on purpose, guys. I got to go figure out what to cook for today. I think I'm going to do some asparagus, lentils, and eggplants. That sounds really good. That sounds really good to me. Oh no, I didn't have eggplants. Squash. How often do you come on? It's exactly what I'm saying. I came here. How often? I usually try to go live when I'm off, because like today I'm off. I'm usually off. I'm off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So I usually try to go live at about like 10, in between 10 and 12 is usually roughly. When I'm in the salon though, those little 30 those 30-minute like segments I can do is usually because I'm in between clients. So Wednesday through Saturday, it could be at random times, but it all depends on what I got going on inside the salon. But usually Monday, Tuesday is usually my days when I really do go live. I just had some time this morning. Those are usually like usually about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12, in between there. And if I feel like I need to go live again, then it'll probably be around like 2:30 or 3. But I'm glad you guys are receiving what I'm saying. There's a whole bunch of quiet people in this room, and that's okay too. Y'all are ear hustlers. Y'all need this information too. You'll come on board when you're ready. Once again, I've learned that everybody understands, but not everybody understands. That means you're accepting it into your spirit. Those who hear, let them hear. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day on purpose. Bye.